Can you believe it? We are back.
It seems like a sizzle reel.
I don't.
Yeah.
Can I believe it?
Patrick, are we back?
I don't
There's your
know.
MK.
I think we're back. I'm looking. We're back. Kato is walking around behind us.
Oh, you'll get some
Did we
MK,
ever
don't
leave?
The
worry.
room is empty.
I'm
Technically,
ready.
technically the
We-
stream kept going.
The
So
stream
did we ever
kept
leave?
going.
30 frames a second.
That's true. The stream never ended. People stayed in the chat, which I appreciate.
I should
True
say, you know
fans.
what? I should just tell people where some Mexican food
Sizzling,
is. And if you
sizzles.
want
You
that
want to
food,
go find it? No, because I think you could backwards figure out where we are.
All right, I might skip ahead on this sizzle.
We'd
Yeah,
be like
that's
giving
fine.
you the clues.
that's true.
I gave you all
To
the
that
clues.
publicly known address?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Again?
we shouldn't also
Or
dox
cinematographer?
some random person.
That's true. Yeah, I don't need to send like
I hope
10
someone ate that
waypoint.
food.
I hope so. It looked good.
It sounded great.
Did you? I saw you put out a tweet. Did you explain what I did?
I put out. I didn't. I don't know if I said
Okay.
your name. Maybe I said your name.
You were like, I can.
You
I
did.
Yeah.
You did the
I
thing.
ordered. I
Saxon
was like,
game,
I got
we-
food for us guys. Here's my
Bit of
phone.
a
Pass
game.
it around. We
Yeah,
took care of
ordered
it.
food.
Made sure it was
Should've
like.
make
checked-
those.
Should have checked the address.
I was like,
And-
dude, this guy's
Should make
like
more
food
of 'em.
requirements.
Yeah.
And we got that. Boom, check, check. And like, got it.
I
I should have
should've
done it this morning.
It's fun.
And then well, it's much funnier because they called and said, like, hey, I'm here, and I was like, just leave it outside. I'll be down in a minute. And go down there. I'm just like, the fuck is this food? And then
Did it hit you?
Oh, yeah, almost immediately. Like I walked up and down the block once, and then I was
Yeah.
like, son of a bitch. It was probably this is
a number. I said south. I said-
with a direction.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
did
We're
put-
South
I-
X Street.
I put it in, and I was like, well, maybe it's only 4 blocks away. Like maybe because it's yeah, and it was not. It was 3 miles is not long. If
Yeah.
I had a little more time, I could have just ran it. I brought my exercise stuff.
Oh,
Could have
okay.
pulled the Danielle.
Yeah.
and
You
just
think
done
you
it.
could have gotten to it before the denizens of New York on 4 legs and 2 could have gotten to it?
I think so. Yeah. It
God,
was 2.8 miles.
bird.
Are
was
rats
just-
that nocturnal?
Come on. Something.
There was
something.
plastic and paper. I feel like maybe I could have gotten there
the known
mid-bite.
kryptonite to a rat. Plastic and paper.
Well, it was also up on a little bit of a. I'm just saying, I would have given it a shot.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Instead, we got
That's how-
pizza and Shake Shack.
That's how Patrick ends up getting rabies
I was
during
gonna say
the
that's
Waypoint
the
Plus
third.
stream.
The true disaster of today would have been. Well, we have to cancel the stream. Patrick has
So
rabies. we gotta go to the hospital.
Patrick got in a fight with a rat king, and
He said Dark Souls a little too
Too
serious.
serious. Yeah. He was like, I'm the Elden Ring now. I'm the Elden Lord. We're back. We're gonna play. So okay. Timeout.
Yeah, real talk.
We should talk about what happened. Our equipment fell apart. We had a lav mic break. We had a solution that was working this morning with Vinny and Nextlander. Failed
We
to
did
work
it.
this time.
He heard us.
We talked
heard
this
him.
morning. It was no big deal. We were sending stuff both directions. Now it's dead. We're working on that. We'll stay after today. Kato and I are gonna get in there with tweezers and wrenches and just make it work.
Just like hit it a bunch of
Ding,
times.
ding, hammers. Yeah, exactly. Like a video game engineer. We're gonna troubleshoot it. It's gonna be fine. We hope.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, like worst case,
I mean, if it
they'll do
works-
their thing. We'll do our.
Right.
Like we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
It's it is the case where we're all working with like various forms of
Yeah,
like professional
this is the
and
classic
amateur
thing.
equipment.
The classic thing is getting 8 people to talk on a single stream, if they all have their own mic and on their own PCs, easy. The second any one of those people has a second person who needs to talk into the same input,
Right.
it just, boom, extremely complicated. Because then you have our lav mics, which have to hit your stream, but also have to hit the whatever our vMix or Discord or wherever, however we're getting that audio to Nextlander. And then also we have to get their stuff, but they also have to send that stuff out to stream. But also we need to be able to hear whatever we're playing or watching. But also we can't be sending that to each other, or we need to send it to each other in some cases. It's not always the same.
It's complicated.
It's
It sounds
complicated.
simple. Just talk over a YouTube
You see,
video.
it doesn't even sound simple. Like, as Austin's explaining that, it doesn't sound simple at all.
No, I guess
It's
what I meant- I guess
in
what I meant is-
retrospect, I'm like, oh shit, that sounds really hard.
The thing is, I'm saying it, and I'm like, well, why don't we just, and so we tried that, it didn't work because of XYZ, but it's so easy for me to be like, well, why don't we all just talk into a microphone, we get it, and we send it there, da, da, da. So we're gonna work on it tonight. It's gonna come together. Game Builder Garage. Oh, wait.
I sent out the wrong link, and I could just let that typo stand, but I
What did
refused.
you send out? Why
Just-
are
I
we
missed a
cursed
W. I missed a
today?
W.
You
in
say
the-
A point.
Hey!
Twitch.tv/A point. What is it? What's at A point? Is something terrible at A
No,
point?
no, it was just www.twitch.tv.
I see. So regular,
Gotta
the
add
World
that
Web.
W. Yeah.
Not the World Wide Web.
No.
Or the Wide Web.
Nah, not too wide. Come on.
The Wild Web. IGN's doing, okay, Coke Media thing happened. Or is
I don't know.
happening.
This was a kid's game. I never played. I'm gonna check it out while we're talking. See,
What are you
see
doing?
if Jessica wants to play
What
it
is-
or not.
What is this?
Why
I don't know.
Gemma knows?
Yeah, not sure. I got like an
Give me
email
noise.
about. I got like an email about it. I was like,
Okay.
this is like maybe a game I could play with my
The
kids.
bringing
Coke
an
thing was
embargo
happening
right
for
now?
so long that the IGN thing started.
Cool.
And what's that say? I don't know how
Doki
you
Doki
Doki Doki.
Literature Club Plus.
plus or some sort of I don't know.
Plus.
So that was
Oh, the
happening.
plus branding.
I have no idea if that's going to be worth
Is
your
that
time.
a different game?
I don't know, Patrick, because we were trying to fix everything here. So I don't know if that's a thing. If people in the chat could tell you if it was. I guess I'll keep the
Hello
chat
there,
up.
I'm Nimmy, and this is my little sister.
We're gonna have to.
Can't believe they stole plus from us.
We're gonna have to
What are
turn
you-
that. We're gonna have to turn this up.
What are you playing? What is?
I don't know. Let's get. You know, I'm trying to get us back on our vibe.
Okay. Is this our vibe?
We're gonna find out.
Is this music?
Hello, I'm Nimmy, and this is
Oh,
my
I love
sister
music.
Smudge.
Welcome to the fantastic world of the
We got
Gemini.
some Wonderlands.
Who are the Geminis
Tiny
they
Tina's
are?
Wonderland. Did you guys watch any of the stuff yesterday?
I watched some of the Day of the Devs, like the first half. It was like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Like, it was, so I watched the first half.
I watched all of that. There's some really good stuff in the Day of the Devs. If we had the ability to both let you play this and us watch Day of the Devs, we would do that.
Wow, but we don't have that technology.
We only have one TV.
We have one TV.
If we had 2 monitors, we could do it.
Every Gemini's is unique. because
Put
they're
that down on the
from
Waypoint Plus
different countries and
list.
different
We need it.
What
we
are you
need-
playing?
I want to see what this is.
Oh, okay. So I thought that guy was holding the guitar all wrong, but it turns out his right hand. It just looks like he's alligator arming it.
Okay.
Oh, they've got gems on their noses.
This is-
This just seems like this is gonna be one of those
Geminos.
kids
I get
blind
it.
What's that
boxes.
fucking awesome board game about collecting gems?
I don't know, Rob.
So
Oh, fucking.
Well, we were at this music concert.
yeah,
Straight
yes.
down in the
What is it?
clouds.
Snakes?
Crazy outfits and totally rocking out.
I've typed gem board game and nothing's coming up.
Splendor.
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 Oh, we should play Splendor.
Right? Oh, yeah.
I'm not convinced we can play anything in front of a camera yet. We'll figure out
We can
board
play
games
video
Patrick
later.
is showing
I'm hitting A. Like, and the A
We
is
can play
going
Splendor
forward.
online.
I
They're
think
doing
it's-
this to torture me.
I think this was they performed yesterday at Summer Game Fest, right?
No.
It was like Japanese breakfast.
Yeah,
Weezer.
Is this
and
what Wii music turns into?
The Geminos.
Did you watch
We-
that Weezer performance?
No, people have asked me. I've not.
Okay.
I mean, I listened to both their pandemic albums.
Two?
There's like one good album if you mash them together.
In my dream, there was this
Oh, the music wheel.
It worked.
Why is it going off the screen?
Patrick, you're
Okay.
skipping the tutorial?
Yeah, I don't need to know. I'm good.
But that's the game.
We'll figure it out.
Did you break it? What is happening?
Right. Oh, aim up. Oh,
Marvelous.
Calibration.
Alrighty.
Why is it cut off?
not sure.
Give it a go.
You can fix that in the settings.
I'm being tortured live.
Great job. Next, when
Nope, don't need to know.
What else? What else have we
you try. Play these notes with
seen
your
or
left hand.
wanted to talk
Remember to
about?
aim
Like,
at the surface
let's say we were going to do a
with
Waypoint Radio today, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if that had been on the schedule, what were you going to bring to the table?
Nice.
I know you're consumed by Geminos at this point.
So,
We'll start listing some game names. I'm not gonna be able to come up with the top of my head.
That Griftlands is pretty good.
Which one?
Griftlands
Splendid.
has been out
Now
for
play
like a
the
week.
sounds at the same
Like a
time.
week.
that's a perfectly valid Waypoint Radio topic discussion.
Yours is like a regular Waypoint Radio.
I was out here playing games from 10 years ago, and I mentioned something a week old.
I meant like from the various.
You know, the various E3 related things that
Yes.
people have been watching.
Sometimes.
Was that at an E3 that I missed the Griftlands drop? I like
Griftlands,
Griftlands.
I don't know.
Griftlands out now.
That'd be
It's on
sick.
Switch. It plays pretty well on Switch. I meant to say that on the last Waypoint Radio, but I ran out of time. What are you
Hey,
doing?
this game doesn't look fun. I'm gonna be real honest.
I
Is this
thought
still
we were
the
gonna-
tutorial?
Damn, Rob has finally chosen to be real honest.
Real. This is real Rob.
Breaking down the Rob Bear.
Nice.
I'm pulling out my
You-
Day of the
perfect.
Devs
You
Here we go.
know how restrained I am with my views.
You are. You're definitely.
We're not even
okay,
to
you're
it. This is
Let
the
me
game.
get through one
This is the
performance.
game.
I'll turn
Okay.
this
We're
off.
in the game now. Are we gonna get DMCA'd?
I'm on fire.
We're talking about nothing mattering. It's a little dark.
The Geminos are nihilists. Or
Same.
Geminoses?
Geminoses. Geminis.
Geminosi? Oh.
Geminosi. Geminosi. It's actually Geminosodes. It's like octopodes. Geminis.
Geminosians?
Geminoses. Geminoses. Geminoses are the fandom. If you mess up even once,
I got some Samba de Amigo vibes.
the category is still in Warzone. The category is
You know
still
what? Honestly,
We're
yeah.
okay.
Can you? Is there even a category? Is this in the Giant
gonna
Bomb
look-
database? Is that
I'm
still
gonna
how
see if
Twitch
this
works?
is-
I think they got off that one.
Geminoids.
Did they?
Yeah. Probably after Amazon.
Can you find
bought them.
Geminos?
Gemnoise, Amno.
We'll be number one in the category.
Yeah, it's here. Rhythm and music games. I changed.
I'm sorry. I
The
gotta
only
get
time anyone's ever shouted that while playing this game. Not gonna get the perfect. You're gonna be like 12 points short. I love this little
Oh, I
saxophone.
love this solo.
Lower, lower, middle, middle. Unbelievable.
Perfect playing.
It's not perfect playing. 23, 340, 25, 040. We love Geminos.
We're gonna get a DMCA takedown for that one.
If we get a takedown for that,
What?
you button through all the plot.
Give me that. Give me that late title card.
Ooh, look at that title, or that tiger. Oh, I'm tired.
Okay. Well, you guys want to see Sunblaze, right? No.
Yeah, we were gonna Sunblaze. I don't know what's
Sunblaze?
Sunblaze. Sunblaze.
All right.
So the Just Blaze. Anyway,
Just yeah.
I was gonna explain to you who Just Blaze was, but that's okay.
That sounds like a SNK game.
Wow, we learned some things about SNK this week. Did you
Oh, right. Yeah,
Jesus
we did.
Christ.
Right.
We learned to. Hopefully, the company finds some new investors before Metal Gear Tactics comes out.
Metal
God,
Slug
I was-
Tactics.
Metal Slug.
So excited for that.
I know.
Metal Gear
same.
Tactics already happened. That was Metal Gear Acid.
That was. That game ruled. And they should make another one. Did you see the troll Metal Gear
Oh.
Death Stranding thing from the Summer Game Fest yesterday?
Oh, I did. I saw the box.
Okay, Kojima, well, you didn't see, okay, we used the box, like the bit of that trailer. Kojima basically came onto that thing and was like, hey, Jeff Keighley, I've had to think about the way I make games during the pandemic. You know, normally I think about very forward-facing games, about, you know, trends I think are coming in the future. But in a dark time like this, I've had to reevaluate some of that stuff. And Jeff Keighley is like, what are you making? And Hideo Kojima was like, oh, I don't have anything to announce, nothing to announce. Anyway, here's some more of my philosophy of game development and where I'm at right now. I hope everyone's good. One more thing, haha, got you, one more thing. And it cut to a facility being patrolled by guards that like had music playing that sounded like the MGS1 music. The like, just like the basic doom doom, you know what I'm talking
This is
about?
a very mean joke.
Oh, it's so mean.
This is
Dude,
very mean.
dude, I'm not there yet. And who shows up? Sam Porter Bridges, looking down at the facility, looking at it like it's a Metal Gear map. And he's like, oh shit, there's all these guards. What do I-" He doesn't say anything because they didn't pay for Morton Norman Reed's voice, presumably. He's like, what do I do to get down there? And he sees a box. And it says oranges on the side. He takes the box and he empties it out. And the oranges go all over the ground. And he's like, okay. And he puts the box down. And he just jumps in the box and just ducks. And just stays there for like 8 seconds. It's like a long 8 seconds. And clear that wouldn't help him because he can't move around like that. He just gets up out of the box and puts it back on the shelf and then leaves.
That's good.
And then it says Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Finally, I can play that game.
Brutal.
Yeah, I should go back to that. I never beat it.
All right, so I just want to point out what happened here.
Yeah,
so
please.
it's just like, hey,
Do a jump.
Dopey just jumping. I'm hitting B
Yeah.
and I'm like, ah, shit. Like, another thing's gonna go wrong. Like the
Oh
B
my
button
God.
on my Joy-Con doesn't
Oh.
work. And then this little dude comes out and he says, hey,
Don't
looks
worry.
like
about it.
looks like you can't jump. This is the kind of time where you as a player would be like, blame the programmers.
Wow.
And so then like, hey, hit this button and get us in here. So now I guess we're starting to see, like the basic.
Welcome to Inside the Game, Patrick.
Welcome to Inside the Game, my new ESPN show.
I was gonna say that does
Inside the
sound like
Game.
exactly.
Nodon.
Mm-hmm.
There are different kinds of Nodon living inside your Nintendo
Oh my
Switch.
God, we have living things in the
You
Switch.
call Nodon on this your
Reboot
program
is
screen.
real.
Reboot is
I love
real.
that show. Never watched any of the. They did like reboots and stuff. I never watched any of them. And pow! You're actually altering the game's programming. This
That
place
one
where
is
we
just
use
counting up.
Nodon to do programming as a nifty little name. It's called the Game Builder
That's
Garage.
the name of the game. Late
That
title
little
card.
fragment of a game you played earlier was programmed in the Game Builder Garage. We're gonna finish the game. What's that blank look? You're gonna use programming. I am? I'm not good at math.
Me programming?
All we gotta do is make it so that B lets you jump. That's
Okay.
all.
Let's see the output point.
I thought it said the button noodle. That's the button noodle.
You've had food. Your
I
brain should be
have.
functioning
I'm,
a little bit
dude,
better.
I'm zapped.
Just
today.
get out here on the button noodle.
Let's get the button noodle going.
Connected to the jump port of the person noodle.
The person noodle. Yeah.
Hey,
You know what I
I'm-
see here? How easy it is to add features.
I can't wait.
Oh, those lazy devs. I know
Yeah.
how making games
Yeah,
works now.
This is it. Just fucking
Just use the Nodon,
Just use
dumbass.
Just drag it to multiplayer.
It's the noodle.
Use the noodle.
Use the new
I
game
bet you
noodle.
will draw a noodle from B button. That button has an angry look, huh?
Well, because he doesn't work. He doesn't do nothing. He's just out here being
so
a
you're-
button.
you're
Then
feeling
does-
like-
what if you were a button and you didn't do nothing?
I didn't do nothing. I'd be bummed. That's
You're
just
a button.
smiling.
Isn't that Dennis Hopper's speech from Speed?
Yes, it is.
What if you were a button and you didn't
And
do
you
nothing?
do nothing.
What's a button that doesn't have key binding?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Nice.
No, I'm gonna go to action, buddy.
Oh, does it not let you even fuck around with it? Damn. Presto.
It's as easy as that.
So the Nodons do not have true freedom.
No, none. They have no freedom.
What's the little robot is, okay.
Grab the apple. Grapple. Woo. Woo. How's that jump feel? A little floaty?
Yeah, I mean, but maybe is that programmable? I have no idea.
I almost certainly.
Thank you.
I thought that was you. I thought it was your pointer at first.
Oh yeah, that's when I was also like confused if the
Yeah,
game was broke. I was
okay.
like, oh, is this a pointy?
Yeah.
You can connect a mouse over USB.
That's cool.
Is it
What?
fun learning how to program a game?
Well, I mean, stuff like this is
Maybe.
like it's cool that there are now for younger folks like all these different like basic
Yeah.
ideas of teaching. Yeah, okay, we're getting past the tutorial. Look, I'm never gonna make one of these, so but I understand you want me to go through the tutorial. Nah.
I don't know, Patrick. Maybe you could become the sort of person you profile, where like,
Oh.
you know, he was just
One
a
guy worked-
father of two.
Yeah.
He had a successful job. but
Former
it wasn't-
journalist.
Yeah.
Spends 8 years.
Just wanted to make the world's greatest game in Game Builder Garage.
You got it.
Yeah.
GBG.
Oh, he was like, "Do you want to take the lessons?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "Yes, you do."
Wow.
And then just sends you back to the pro. It's like, all right.
Okay. We got some games to play. What do we got? Tag Showdown.
make this.
Anaro? Anari? On a
On a
roll.
roll.
On a roll. On a roll. Alien Blaster. Risky Run.
Ooh, mystery
Do I
room.
really have to make all these games before we
Mystery.
get to the...
I bet not. Actually, I thought about Nintendo.
Actually, they're teaching you different game archetypes, right? So
What happens if you just hit B here?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, okay.
Tamagotchi.
Not a single war game in there? No tactics games?
You know, I'm sure people
I
do
bet,
it.
yeah.
You're gonna make your own game. You understand what mechanics do what? Yeah. Checkpoints.
I'll be waiting. It's a threat.
Ah, so these are okay.
Sure, a mysterious checkpoint appeared. Wow.
So I
But also, we don't even know, do we even know how you would load in someone else's thing?
No, I guess not. But I don't see anything else in this menu.
Can you fix the image?
Can you fix the what? Oh yeah, can you go into your Switch thing and make it so that we're not cut off?
Too big.
Okay, you have to do the first game.
That's
Is
what
people are
chat says.
saying. Yeah, yeah, it's free programming, but you have to do the
Thank
first
you.
game.
It's a bit
a
sudden
puzzle.
during a puzzle. Make the person jump. You know,
This is
I think
easy.
about that all the time.
This feels like it won't be difficult at all.
No, it can't be. Why?
We're working on it. You keep talking to us, we can't learn shit. Music's pretty good. Little vibes.
Well, that TV commercial for this in Japan was
Oh yeah.
that was
great.
a very good bop. As the name suggests, where the game program will play out. Person object, try person B. Person jumps. Program screen. Aha. Yep, that's me. I'm Patrick.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Look
Just-
forward to bashing some buttons with you.
Really giving them character.
Dash 'em.
Sounds ominous. A host of Nodon.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Is the person
So grab the person node on. This is like moving them on like the map.
No, I think it's just moving them
Just
in
on the
your
on the
in
display of the
your-
programming?
Right, your programming.
Right.
I think so. I don't know why in this particular. But maybe you also want to connect a bunch of other stuff to
Right.
them.
Wait, no,
or-
no, hold on.
No, I've moved.
You
that was
have
actually on the
moved.
map screen. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Program screen is the
Interesting.
place where we position things that
Okay.
appear on the game screen, like
Huh.
objects or characters. Well, I guess that's like the starting place of the person object.
Right.
And then you're attaching actions related to it.
Right, and
which are-
those are not physical in the non-spiritual world. There's a material world and then the spiritual programming world.
the nodon.
The nodon, the world of nodons and noodles. Every
Was that
noodle
in
has
that
a
Elden
nodon.
Ring
Yeah, it was
PDF?
every noodle has a nodon, and every nodon.
See, that sounds like some
noodle.
Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
It does. You're right, actually.
Every noodle has a nodon, and
Yes.
every nodon has
Yes.
Every noodle has a nodon, but not every nodon has a noodle.
That's. I get
The anti-nodon.
The anti. Yes, the anti-nodon. Oh my god. Friend of mine, Jackson, just finished watching all of the cutscenes to that mobile game, and is
Oh
not
yeah,
happy
what was
about
the
it.
takeaway? I mean, not like emotionally.
Newsflash, asshole! I've been blank the whole time.
That was my one takeaway from that thing.
Yes.
But just-
Apparently, the Coke Media people are streaming 3 times a week for the whole summer.
yeah, I don't know about
Congrats.
that, Coke. I mean, yeah, anyone can hit live on Twitch.
Yeah, there's a button.
It just they don't stop you.
We can't, but other people seem unable to. All right.
Now the scrolling is nailed. Try moving. Put the pointer.
Outside of the screen. Get rid of it. Oh, it slides the screen
Glad
around.
Coke Plus was such a success.
Overnight success. They blew past their goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually completely lost track of what Coke makes now. 'Cause,
Dude,
like, for a long time,
okay.
they're pushing the deep silver. The deep
This is
silver,
the thing. This
like,
is what we're talking about. This is the Embracer
label.
Group.
Okay.
All right.
But then Embracer
I'm gonna
Group
pull it
now
up.
has
I'm
a
pulling it up.
new.
Okay, the Embracer Group is
Okay.
what, private equity? Is that basically what we're about?
Embracer Group AB, formerly Nordic Games Publishing AB and THQ Nordic AB, is a
Okay.
Swedish video game holding company based in Karlstad. The company was established under the Nordic Games name in December 2008, forming a video game publishing subsidiary of game retailer Game Outlet Europe.
Why do I have negative associations with THQ Nordic and Nordic?
Shoutouts to Mark.
Right.
Their weird 8chan.
Yes.
Was it 8chan specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not.
Specifically
14 is
8chan.
not forgivable, but is far less worse than 8chan.
8chan,
Which
yeah.
is saying something.
Right.
Yeah. So they have a number of subsidiary publishers and developers that you have and haven't heard of.
Right.
They have Amplifier Game Invest. I do not know who they are. I don't know who most of these studios are.
Are we sure that's a studio and not like an investment vehicle?
It is.
Or
It's
an
a
imprint?
studio because one of the. I mean, it might be a label,
Yeah.
right? Amplifier Game Invest has studios like Frame Break, Frame Bunker, Misk Games, Rare Earth Games, River End Games, Tarsier Studios, which is in Malmo, and they worked on things like Tearaway Unfolded and Little Nightmare. So they've worked on some
Yeah.
Little Big Planet DLC. Coffee Stain Holding, which owns Coffee
Yeah.
Stain Studios.
And Valheim, right? Don't they?
Is that
I
Valheim?
feel like they published Valheim. I think
That
that's true.
They published Valheim but didn't develop it. They
Correct.
developed like the Sanctum games, Satisfactory, Goat Sim.
Okay.
They published Deep Rock. So that's Embracer Group. Also Embracer Group. Deca Games, DECA Games. Deca Games published Crime City and Dragon Vale and Kingdom Age. These feel like mobile games or like free-to-play mobile games. So they're in that. They're in that. Also Embracer Group, something called Easy Brain. Also Embracer Group, Gearbox Entertainment, which, as we know, is both a publisher and its own developer. So anything Gearbox makes or publishes is Embracer Group. Also Embracer Group, Koch Media, aka formerly known as Deep Silver. Those, again, sub-studios underneath that label include Volition, you know them from Saints Row, include Free Radical. Is Free Radical the Time Splitters people, or is that somebody else?
No, that you're right.
Who's Free I am right. That's Time Splitters, Haze. They were Crytek UK for a while, where they worked on the Crysis games, and Warface. That's Embracer Group. Deep Silver, I already said Deep Silver. Okay, who else is in this mix? Warhorse Studios from Prague. They did Kingdom Come Deliverance, which has been in all of this shit, all of their like recent trailers. How you doing? You clearing
I made 'em jump.
games? Nice. Dam Buster Studios and Fish Labs and Voxler.
What's Dam Buster Studios?
I know that one from something, right? Don't you know that
Yeah,
from
I
something?
do. I'm just trying to figure.
That's Dead Island 2. Didn't come out. That's Homefront
you know what?
the
No.
Revolution.
I was gonna say they are not Dead Island 2 till that game exists.
that game
doesn't
exists,
exist
yes.
in my mind.
They are Flying Wild Hog, which is Hard Reset, and then the recent Shadow Warrior games from the last
Of
little
which they're on
break.
the third one.
They're on
right?
the third one now. Evil West coming out. They also made that Devolverland Expo thing
Right.
last year. So they acquired them through acquiring Koch Media. Also, did I say Fish Labs? Did I mention Fish Labs? Fish Labs, the Galaxy on Fire series. What's up?
40 minutes.
Yee.
I might have to do this.
Can you back out? Yeah, can we make
I
you do
tried.
homework? Oh, really? Still no, huh?
I can do the homework at home.
You have to do the homework at home, I'm gonna say. What are we out? But I'm gonna keep reading through Embracer
Yeah.
Group.
We're gonna bust this Embracer Group wide open.
I know everyone's gonna know. Milestone, Italian company. It just says.
I'll do this till you're done with that, and then I'll finish the rest later.
Okay. The MotoGP games, Rob. WRC.
WRC? Yeah.
Yep, all those games. That's Embracer Group. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 4. That's Embracer Group. What else is Embracer Group, you might ask? Saber Interactive. Another publishing label. I guess also a developer, right? Saber also makes their own games because they make stuff like Snow Runner and Mud Runner, probably, right? That's the other Spin Tires Mud Runner. They've done work on things like World War Z. Or they published World War Z? I'm not sure if they worked on World War Z as devs. Underneath Saber Interactive, though, includes a bunch of other things like New World Interactive and Zen Studios. Is Zen Studios the Zen pinball people? Yes, that's Embracer Group. Also Embracer Group is, I have to close all of these tabs now, 1 second. When did they buy Aspire?
What?
Yeah.
February 2021, Aspire was acquired by Embracer Group. Aspire, if you were an old Mac head,
Right,
Aspire was a constant port house.
Yeah, and they just did the Republic Commando.
They do all the Star
They
Wars
do
stuff.
all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
There's lots of rumors.
I believe
that
Jason
they be
Schreier has said
tied.
that
Okay,
they
so
are
I can talk
working
about.
on. That they're working on the KOTOR.
The KOTOR remaster. Aspire's rumored,
Allegedly.
allegedly working on a KOTOR remaster. That's Embracer Group. They also did. I think that they worked on those Baldur's Gate remakes. That was Aspire. That is now Embracer
People really
Group.
liked those.
People really liked those.
They seem to have done a decent job with.
4A Games, the Metro series. Maybe you've heard of them. That's Embracer Group. I don't know what New World Interactive makes. I don't know what Nimble Giant Entertainment makes. Master of Orion, the recent Master of Orion remake. That's Embracer Group. Snapshot Games.
This sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Phoenix Point. That's Embracer Group.
I still get emails about that game.
Right.
They're still making content.
Then there's THQ Nordic, which has a billion sub-brands.
Right.
Gunfire Games, Handy Games, Piranha Bytes, Rainbow Studios, Purple Lamp Studios, plus their own internal dev. All of that is Embracer Group. What's Gunfire Games? Where do I know them from?
They made the Dark Souls shooter.
They made Remnant.
Remnant.
That's Embracer Group.
Yep.
Remnant from the Ashes.
That feels like that's Embracer
That's
Group.
Embracer
I feel
Group.
like we're at an Embracer Group. Like
Yeah, we're at
like corporate retreat.
That fear that grips you at night as you're about to
That's
drift to
Embracer
sleep.
Group.
That's Embracer Group.
You know that feeling when you order a bunch of food everyone's excited about, and then you go down to get it, and it turns out you forgot to add
Yeah.
the right direction. It turns out you just wasted $100 on the food. That's Embracer
That's
Group.
Embracer Group.
We're doing a stream crossover. We've got all our friends here.
Yay!
We're gonna do it with our best friends and celebrate our launches of our 2 new things.
Wow.
All we have to do is get it up and running. Embracer Group.
That's Embracer Group.
Speaking of, the Nextlander stream just rated us.
Thank you
Welcome
for rating
2,000
us.
other
No, we don't deserve it.
We don't deserve it.
Don't look at us.
So look at Alex, Risen 3, Risen 2, Risen, Gothic 3, Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, Gothic 2 and Gothic.
There's so many Gothic games.
Those are,
That's
those
Embracer
are
Group.
RPGs, right?
Those are RPGs, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like, Alex was there, right? But like, I would say they're in the same conversation as something like Outward, which came out a few years ago. Is Outward Embracer Group? Outward feels like Embracer Group. Outward
I feel like
game.
we should have.
So basically, they're monopolizing the AA space.
Yeah, 100%.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Across the world.
of which there almost no one else is touching.
A
Yeah,
space.
Outward was Deep Silver. Deep Silver is Embracer
Embracer.
Group. So Outward is, yes. If you see a publisher and that you've never
6
heard
degrees
of,
of Embracer
yeah,
Group.
Hang on.
100%.
Also, hasn't Gearbox gone on an acquisition spree? so
so
that
that's the
actually
other
the
thing.
layer deep
Yes.
is.
Yes. Gearbox themselves, well, because both THQ Nordic and Deep Silver had been doing this for the past few years.
Yeah.
That's how Volition got under Deep Silver, right?
Yeah.
I think. Also, as a reminder, THQ Nordic, no connection to THQ UDraw fell apart.
Well, I mean, other than like buying.
They bought all their
They
assets.
bought it, but they
Yeah.
They don't. I suppose they probably own the UDraw brand.
Yes. Do they own the physical UDraws?
I think those are buried with the ET cartridges
Yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere. Embracer Group. Anyway, how's this going?
I'm working with the no down.
Well, Patrick actually has a deal with Embracer Group now. As soon as
yeah,
he
turns
makes
out,
his first
turns out I'm
masterpiece.
partnering with Embracer
As soon
Group.
as you're done with this game, it's going
They
up.
looked at the work I've been doing, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Actually, we'd love to offer you to
Patrick,
join the Embracer Group
Sven,
family."
Sven, you see that? That man was on the middle of the screen. Now he's on the right side. You see that shit?
That's Embracer
That's
Group.
Embracer Group.
Patrick, we've looked at your oeuvre, and we have to say you are Embracer Group material.
I'm just gonna
Now
start.
touch this orb.
Destroy All Humans, Titan Quest, Gianna Sisters.
Gianna Sisters, right?
That's
right.
Embracer Group now. Oh, you thought it wasn't?
Wait,
That's Embracer Group.
the Italian cook?
That just sounds like a threat where you're like just talking to like someone
Yeah.
who's connected to the Embracer Group. You're like,
Yeah.
what's that thing you like? Oh, what's your favorite studio? And,
what's your favorite studio?
and he's like, we just bought them.
We bought them.
That's Embracer
Part of the
Group.
Embracer Group.
They don't even know they're bought.
Embraced. Consider them embraced. Yeah, brought them in. We brought them in for the hug. Business hug. They're ours now. They've been marked by the embrace.
Where's all that money coming from? I don't want to know.
I don't know. They get a lot of video games. Maybe those video games make them a lot of money.
Well, you buy enough of like, you flood the market,
Yeah.
and I guess just like a handful of those games make enough money.
That's the bet you're making, right? It's
And
like-
also the
yeah.
low-level stuff, I'm sure covers its costs.
Probably.
Like when you're doing re-releases and
Right,
things like that,
right,
it doesn't have to make
right.
a lot of money.
There's a lot of money. That Embracer Group. I'm afraid that we've shit talked them too much. I'm a little.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Watch when you're walking home.
Embracer Group. Run! It's Embracer Group.
Get an
What
email.
would it look like?
Waypoint
Where are we
Plus has
running
been.
from? A stack of papers to
Yeah.
sign? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna buy you!
Boing.
Oh, this is
Stick
the
note on. I like that. I was debut of a new character. I saw that you did not capitalize your name, so it feels like they're all
No,
just
occasionally it
disrespecting
does
you.
though, I thought.
Wait,
One time
really?
it capitalized my name.
Was it all caps though?
No.
Huh. So they are just disrespecting you.
No, I think in the game I just have myself written
They're
in
just
lowercase.
informally. It's like they're IMing you.
Yeah.
Hey, Patra.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey,
Hey Patrick. Hey Patrick. That's the stick note on.
This is neat though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm just doing like the base, but like it's a really interesting way of visualizing.
Did I just say Pika? I said Pika.
Well, I can't hear shit in this
Yoshi.
room because.
That's
So the
Yoshi.
thing is, like,
It is Yoshi. That's Yoshi.
were the fans always this loud, or is this a COVID thing where they crank the ventilation to like extreme degrees?
I don't know.
Because like the level of white noise in this
It's
room
hard. We're
is
far away from each
incredible.
other, and we're really projecting so that we.
I
hear
was
each other.
sitting 3 feet away from Gita, and I was
couldn't
like,
hear a word.
yeah.
I could hear, but it was very hard.
I would always have to be like, hey, like, yeah,
Lean
can
it
you,
in?
yeah. I could hear Emily, and then the fall off was just like, just whoosh.
Immediate and bad.
That's
Patrick
Embracer Group.
picked up the.
All right, you want an update?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think I have an update on?
The food.
Yes. Like
How could you have gotten a food update?
What?
the place like texted me and was like, I don't know if like the guy never like dropped it off, never left.
Yeah.
And so they just like took the food. The food is just back at the place. Now like, do you want it?
No, I ate.
But it could go in the fridge,
It could go in the fridge.
right?
So wait,
No, how do we? We should check if the microwave works.
It does.
Okay, well, we're good.
I warmed up Rob's fancy coffee hours later in the microwave.
No wonder he didn't like
it's
it
a
as much.
cortado.
I don't.
That's Embracer Group.
That's Embracer Group. Yeah, you should have them deliver it, I guess.
I'm
Correct
yeah,
the
I'm
address.
Austin,
just-
for a second there you became Wilson with your mic.
I saw that. I saw that happen. That's why I moved it.
I'm just. The food was misdelivered hours ago.
I don't trust. Yeah.
How is it back?
I've noticed. Look, this kind person is potential. If they're willing, like they've gone through all this
Yeah.
effort.
Yes. We should let them.
No,
deliver
they're
it.
saying it's too far. They're agreeing with my assessment. Because I said, I was like, look, if it's easy for someone to drop it off or
I
something
see.
like that, it's
Right.
no big deal.
Sure.
But it's my mistake.
Sure.
Don't worry about it. Like
And
I'm willing
also,
to own that.
I just realized this.
They're gonna refund it. What? That's
They let them. What you're saying?
the
Yeah.
company money. I'm not gonna say that on stream.
Oh, it's not going into your
You
money.
just
It's not
did!
going into your
Look,
pocket. Just tell them don't worry about it. Say don't worry about it. It's my fault.
Yeah.
You don't deserve that money back.
Refund not needed.
Yeah, refund rejected.
I'm gonna
Get
say
that
my,
money out of here.
Less aggro on the
No,
like.
I'm getting mad. You fucking keep that
Fuck
money.
out of here with that refund.
I don't want that money. Your money's no good here.
Yeah, I said don't do it my fault. My company's paying for it.
There's two people I say that to. Restaurants trying to give me money back for my food I fucked up, and Embracer
An
Group.
Embracer Group. Get out of here, Embracer Group. Actually, wait, some of your games I kind of like, but you're a weird octopus, which means I'm now in the situation where I'm like, not into various parts of your company, but other parts are like, what do you do? I don't know.
Okay. He accepted,
He accepted your request?
accepted my rejection. I
Okay,
said
damn.
like it was like it's not my $100. So like
Don't worry about it.
sweat about it.
Yeah. The company can afford
Thanks to
Embracer. Wait, no, we're not
No,
sponsored. Oh no!
if we hit a certain
Can you
sub,
imagine?
if we hit a certain sub limit, we'll sell out.
What
to
if it
Embracer
goes
Group.
the other way? What if Embracer Group is like chomping at the bit, and they're like, if you guys dip below your goal, we'll be right there. We already have the deal in place.
And Vice tells us that.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we've got another deal on the table.
Yeah.
And if
We're
you
gonna
guys
take that
if you
deal
guys
the
hit
second
that,
you hit that lower number.
I'll be honest, as you were reading out the list of things Embracer Group makes,
Yeah.
I think in games media landscape, we definitely fit in the Embracer Group
I'm
bracket.
we're in that
like,
bracket.
yeah.
We're double A for sure. Not big enough to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, oh, that could be a fun
You
acquisition.
guys are weird and kooky and have a devoted, yeah.
Why don't we pick them up? Maybe they won't hit a home run, but they'll pay for themselves probably. It'll be interesting.
Or at least their fans will.
Miserable.
Yeah, that's what the Embracer Group would just be like. It's cash cow now.
Milk 'em.
By bits and pieces, we start disappearing.
What are you? Oh, you're embracing.
getting ready for the.
Yeah, for
I
the
feel like
embrace,
that,
getting ready
at the
for the
corporate
embrace.
retreats, it's gonna be a lot of.
You think you get to embrace them, or you think they just embrace you and you just like,
well, they embrace me and
dead
then I
arm
embrace
hug?
back, and
Okay.
then like I'm like, nah, I'm in.
I'm in. Ooh.
Oh, so you think like you get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Much
I'll,
like
get
Farnese
I'll get
from
rewarded.
Berserk.
Maybe I get to go embrace others.
Yeah, if you go close to the bonfire, it prevents you from being tossed onto it because you're like with it. I get it. Yeah.
Well, you know, as we all learned from Aeon Flux, what the flame does not consume consumes the flame.
Consumes the flame.
So
That's right. That's right.
My favorite Charlize Theron movie.
Embracer?
No,
Aeon
Ian
Flux.
Flux. That was her, right?
I think it was her. Was that her?
I think it was her.
Okay.
I didn't see that movie.
I watched.
It was no
oh,
cartoon. That's the thing.
I watched the Scarlett Johansson Ghost in the Shell recently.
Like what, on a dare?
I mean, basically, we were doing Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Oh wait, that's the one where Steve Aoki like
This is
remixed
correct.
the. Yeah, okay.
It's miserable. That whole movie is so bad. It's hell. I talked about it on a Great Gundam Project episode, on basically a dare, and it was just bad filmmaking. Like on top of whatever, like Scarlett Johansson as the Major is a bad
Sure.
casting for many ways.
Even if you tried to look past that, it's just like
I mean, the thing is,
very,
the film tries to address it, and it's worse for it
Right.
in some ways.
like they should have just gone for it.
No, they shouldn't.
No?
have. It's like there's no winning. There's no.
Right.
The only move was not to cast Scarlett Johansson. Winder in the chat says, you know what manga movie I watched recently that I actually kind of liked? Alita Battle Angel. Now that's a fucking adaptation. That
Yeah.
movie's all right.
That is a good movie.
A lot.
Like Robert
happens in it.
Rodriguez is all over the place
That's
as
the
a
thing.
filmmaker.
Yeah. And I think that movie is even a little all over the place.
Yes, but
basically
it's
works.
so it's also very earnest.
Yes.
Like I think that like in terms of like the
Yes.
filmmaking and like the weird like animation style for Alita, like
Yes.
I enjoyed
Totally.
I enjoyed that movie.
Making walls and floors.
How
Embracing
about
the
this space
space
up here? That should do.
Sure.
The restaurant said thank you
Good.
multiple times.
Okay.
It's like, you
Multiple
sure?
times.
You sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
like,
fine.
chill,
Don't worry
I'm on
about
a
it.
stream, bro.
They don't want you to give them a one
It's just
and go on the
Yeah.
app and be
Right.
like, these people didn't deliver my food.
They did- their
And they
thank you wasn't emphatic enough.
They refused to refund my money, and I'm telling everybody else, get out of here. Don't support this food or this restaurant, but specifically this food.
Game screen. Oh, okay, like the title screen.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi. We need another camera in here, I think.
Well, do you want to queue up a couple of trailers and then
Yeah.
we'll switch out of this and I can finish
That sounds
doing this.
good. What do you
doing
want to
this,
watch? Do
You
you
can
want
do
to
an
watch?
Embracer update.
Yeah, can you? Is there an Embracer group? Do they have their own YouTube channel?
I bet the Embracer group doesn't. Or if it does, it's like terrifying corporate abstract. You know what I mean? Embracer group. YouTube.
We should watch the soup one.
Yeah.
You
I'll
haven't
pull it
seen
up.
that, right? The
Oh
soup,
yeah,
soup,
yeah,
something
soup pot. Yeah, I just checked. Can I get Kato?
Gato!
Kato? Kato? Kato?
Anyone know how that stuff works?
Nope, I'm not touching it.
When you're on a live stream and your producer disappears without warning, that's Embracer
That's
Group.
Embracer
He
group,
got
baby.
embraced!
He got embraced. We lost.
Gato,
him.
you're supposed to
Embraced.
run! He's like, probably now like in the bathroom.
People are pointing out, people are pointing out that to be embraced is the way that in Vampire the Masquerade, you talk about becoming
Sure.
a vampire. You've been gotten the embrace.
So that's a positive thing?
Do you want to be a vampire?
I don't know. Do I want to be a vampire?
The worst thing
Man,
to be.
the thing I'm really bummed about that game disappearing. I really want to know the story behind that mass embrace in Seattle. I was
Sure.
like, that sounds fucked up and
Do you think
wild.
we'll ever get that game, or you think it's just gone?
It seems like
I
it
bet,
seems
I,
bad.
I bet we get it.
Yeah,
But not for a while.
But not for another 2 years.
For me,
It's not
like,
gonna
if we
pray
get it,
too.
the question is how much of what was done even
Right.
exists.
That's the question.
Right? Like we were told a lot of things about like the setting, the direction.
You
like
saw
the-
that game played,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
I saw it play.
Well, I
and
mean,
was
as
like,
far as like a vertical slice
right,
means, you saw a
exactly.
game.
Like I know that someone I know knows has an Xbox 360 dev kit with what exists of Prey 2 on it,
Oh.
which includes the E3 demo. I thought about buying that from them.
See how long we could do it. No, I'll just come over to your place and we'll
That's
play.
what I actually feel. Was like I should just like that doesn't.
You could do a stream where you don't stream the game. You
Right,
just
it'd
stream
be
yourself
illegal.
talking about using.
Right.
Is it illegal to talk about a thing that you're doing is illegal, but to not show the illegal thing?
Yeah.
Probably illegal.
And also the thing is like that game isn't finished. Like it's not like there's like
Who's gonna sue you? Microsoft?
who owns Prey? No.
No.
Bethesda.
Human
It's
ha-
Bethesda.
human- Right. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
we're
which
down like
basically means Microsoft.
We're down such layers of legals. Like would anyone even be paying attention?
Yes.
Probably yes. I
We get.
suppose so.
I'd get an email from Microsoft instantly. I'd like pick
Yeah,
up the controller.
yeah, you would, and it'd be cool stream, bro. Got it. Wasn't that game sick?
That game seemed cool. I don't know if it would have lived up to the
Look,
hype
we
of
like
that
the
one.
we like the
No,
new
probably
Prey
not.
2, but
I mean, if you look at the other things that studio was producing, didn't necessarily seem that Human Head was.
Why do you have
Kato,
beef
we need a
against
hand.
Did Kato just kill someone? The way he's wiping his hands. Is,
wiping his hand, being like embraced?
don't go in
We're,
there
uh,
for a little
switching-
We're
while.
gonna switch over to the
we're
Chrome.
watching videos now.
Because this was good. This is like a 40-minute tutorial. So,
See, we
man,
don't-
you want me to hit a button?
Yeah, but does that fix it there?
Whoa! Aggressive!
It's paper.
I don't think that's been.
It was wet hand paper.
Also, now it says stream over on our shit, and we're not done.
No, don't look. I'm
We're not-
blocking it with my hands.
That doesn't work like
no,
that.
it just
That's
said.
not-
Well, it said no. Sick.
Well, now you got to go to Embracer YouTube.
Well, yeah. So that's the thing is, I want to show you. I need to show you this.
Can you go to streamnotover.com?
streamnotover.com.
Embracer Tube.
Embrace. Yeah. Okay. Wait 1 second. Let me get this keyboard here. I missed. Oh boy. Okay. The biggest lesson we've learned today. Well, we've learned a few.
Where do you want
Look,
to start?
the
Where do you
debrief will be extensive.
It will be. But the first one is this computer is just not as good as it used to be. This computer used to be good.
I mean that
When
one,
Joel built
that-
this computer,
But there are
You want to just pull up the like specs on this thing?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what? The basic
Where's
thing,
that at? What's that?
About this PC.
The about.
that thing is incapable of doing like the Photos app, which makes me think it just needs to be like we just need to format it and install Windows and stuff.
Listen, this isn't like this part of it's
That's
fine.
all right.
Yeah. What
You know, maybe you just need to blow the OS away and start
That's
over.
what I mean. I
That's
think it just
probably
needs to be
true.
formatted.
a fresh install.
That always solves the problem.
Yeah, more RAM would also help given all of the
Yeah.
shit we're trying to do
Right.
through it. Because this is the thing, this is the gaming PC, but it's also routing sound for us in a way. Anyway, the thing I want to do is go to Embracer
More RAM.
Group.
Everyone's saying more RAM in chat.
What?
More RAM.
Yeah, it's only
More
got 16.
RAM.
More RAM.
All right.
Guys, just use Linux.
So yeah, this is the Embracer Group page.
Whoa.
Yeah, early access to the Embracer Group
Is that
games.
Biomutant?
Archive, Embracer Group's Q4s, how to say Coke around the world.
Why is Ben Affleck's character from Boiler Room the chairman of the Embracer Group?
We're saying it wrong.
Ugh.
Koch.
What?
It's Koch Group.
What you don't say is
All right, click back before we get
Yeah.
how to be a good person online. Do I really want to watch their 1
No.
minute, 40-minute?
I kind of do.
Where's that at? Oh, here?
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
Come
I don't trust it
Let's
either.
Go. That's exactly.
That looks.
Like,
This has edgelord written all over it.
No.
this looks earnest.
Yeah. Hi.
I want to include, share, and encourage. I think it's important for us guys who've been around for a long
Seems
All right,
fine.
now this just seems like, yeah, okay. All right, I don't want to make fun of
Don't
this guy.
make fun of this.
No,
Guy's
let's
telling you
get
how to
off
be a better
of him.
person.
struggle and what.
Okay.
See, this is fine. All right, what am I pulling up? What is
Let's
it?
start
you
with
need to see?
Soup Pot.
Oh, so he's just a supportive coworker who like
Here's a
finally got
question.
some recognition. That's cool.
Can you is there just a Day of the Devs playlist?
That's what I would like, but I bet there isn't.
Well, then just go to IGN's YouTube page. We'll just scroll through their
Oh, that's
videos.
what I was gonna say. We can just go to this.
Right, but then we gotta scrub through. I'm saying like it's probably pulled
Oh,
out.
you think that IGN
just
has
go to
done
IGN's
the work?
Yeah, IGN's channel
I
will
see.
just have all that.
Wow, we're just really just okay. Yeah, the answer was. There's stuff here I hadn't. Wow, some of the stuff is like from their thing that I've not
Ooh,
seen
2
yet.
Point Campus. Sorry, I'm a
Wait,
fucking nerd.
so you had not seen that even yesterday?
No, I was. So listen, I was really busy.
So through here is.
So we should probably watch that Elden Ring. No.
No, we shouldn't.
Have you want to see 2 Point Campus?
Yeah. Rob sounded excited. Pulling it up. This is
Oh,
good.
hold on. Well, you can probably do the Xbox ad.
That one's probably fine.
The gaming
Oh, wait, it's a Duracell. Cover that up.
Upgrade
Hello.
your Xbox controller with Duracell Optimum.
People saying Elden. We did our Elden Ring.
We
stream
did.
this
See,
morning.
we did like an hour of Elden.
Can you turn this up?
Yeah, I'll do it.
A remote for this TV would be
I don't
sick.
think it exists.
Is there an app?
An app for this TV?
Yeah, they do that.
Maybe.
My TV has an app.
Let me see.
What's the make and model?
Aquo? AQ?
Aquos. That's not. Is that the manufacturer?
I know. Hold
No
on.
idea.
I still can't hear shit.
It's a school.
Well, yeah.
You had the volume.
PNLE 801.
Yeah.
You want it up more?
Yeah, up more. The lack of center channel on this is killing us, but it's fine.
That is what's missing, isn't it?
Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
Yeah. A little bit.
I think it's a good idea. I think if you're going to make one of these, school is a neat setting. A lot of stuff happens, like concerts, for instance.
But also, it's like you can very humorously like get at the dystopian reality of like again a useful and necessary public good.
Well, at least I think, I saw some sentiment online of folks that really wanted to play 2 Point Hospital, but it was like, yo, in the middle of a pandemic, like it just, not that it was the
Not the
developer's
vibe.
fault, but it was just like not the vibe they were looking for, even though it was goofy and fun and.
Sure. Is this the whole Day of the Devs thing? Which, you're right, it could be annoying to jump around, but I don't see pullouts here.
Or then maybe just click that stream then, I guess. Or is every game reveal from.
Where do you see that?
Who make the most of their space.
That's everything you need to know.
Let's go 2 above Day of the Devs.
Stuff you love.
Oh, that's
That's from the summer
All
game.
right, I guess we're gonna just have to.
Yeah,
skip
I'll
it.
button through it though. Y'all missed all this. There's good stuff here.
Is that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly. The game.
Well, this is still.
This feels like a supercut. It's
No,
great.
no, this is
No,
the
it's
end
the
of.
tail end of it.
Yeah.
This is the one I was watching last night. No, we.
See? You sure you don't want to go back and just look at that?
Just watch.
Maybe just look at that one more time. Where's that horse doing a double jump?
Just give me another taste.
Give me just a little taste. I'm gonna go home and like watch this frame by frame.
Hey, next
tonight.
gen, yeah.
I'm gonna do the
There's
deep
like
dive.
65 pages of a message board thread that
Yeah,
I need to read
need to
every
go
single
read,
page
yes.
of.
Oh, look at that! The whole fucking. Okay, I'm gonna jump. So that was the end of that. So this was.
Believe it or not.
Shouts to Greg Rice. Axiom Verge 2.
You can skip all the bosses.
Yes, they say that. He says this in this
So
interview.
specifically was that a lot of people liked the world building
Yep.
of Axiom Verge 1, and then got frustrated at the boss fight, so he was just like, fine, you can just walk to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Well, and like there's also just like non-combat solutions. It seems like also for a lot of things. Lots of hacking.
Axiom Verge 2.
Lots of melee combat. Lots of a helicopter. This reminded me of what was the name of that You're a Monster game? Is that Carrion?
Yeah.
This stuff was just like you're walking around a facility.
That style is primarily.
Yeah, it's also a focus on melee as opposed to the first game, which was a lot of.
Yeah, Moorish XL says that seems like admitting you can't design fun bosses.
Loud.
Yeah, now it's too loud. I can control that here. Oh no, I can't, because that's hitting the screen.
But
Sometimes people just love exploring, but don't love
of mind
fighting bosses. And I think that you should account for that. Like that's not. I don't think that's
Indra's ability to hack enemies.
too much of an admission of failure.
Let the Elden Ring difficulty discourse begin, friends.
We'll see. This is the shit that's wild about Axiom Verge. It's just like, are you hacking enemies? What?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I liked the first one all right.
Yeah, I didn't get. I don't think I even touched it. I remember watching people play it, but somehow it was
cool. Some people like really fell for it, and it didn't.
It's an NES game. Sounds.
It's like I turned it down.
Love exploring the world of
Right, I can't hear that man at all.
No, but
well, that's just not going to happen. Yeah, sorry.
All right, I'm going to bounce ahead a
No,
little bit.
I'm not looking at you like, Patrick, sort out this mix.
Yes.
He's lost in the mix, Patrick. You got to boost him.
It's pure.
These two guys.
This looks very cool.
These two guys are very cute.
I'm Lucas. We have. I have a code for this if we wanted to play
Nicholas, where's your sweater from? I need it.
Go back?
You want me to go back
to the sweater?
Pause that sweater.
The sweatshirt or the sweater? Kato?
They're both good.
He wants to look at the one on the right.
I know. This is the divide, 100%. I think the funny thing is if we had like a fashion spectrum for the four of us.
That's it?
Well, we're on various edges
Yeah.
of this. Exactly.
But
Kato's
yes, we
the
all
way
fall
left.
between those
Right,
two. Yeah.
We all. This is the world.
Our game called Toa.
Toem is a photo adventure.
Yeah, it looks really neat.
Run around.
But I just like how it switches between. You have this isometric view.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
actually
you go
really
into
cool.
the-
Amateur photographer on a journey to see.
I think
Also a
dedicated.
dedicated. I was just gonna say a dedicated honk button.
I did the voices for this game also.
But
thanks for
first,
revealing
you need
that,
to
yeah.
get there by bus. And to earn your bus rides, you need to help the various quirky characters found in the different regions.
Public transit should be free.
Agreed. They go on and on in this trailer too about how they wanted to capture the kind vibe of their town where they're from.
But
I guess
also,
not kind of people who don't have bus fare.
you gotta earn this bus fare. Yeah, but it's corrupted because he's just trying to get bus fare home, man.
The Photographing Guild will challenge your photographic
Well,
skills
stamps.
for specific challenges.
Wow, you get 7 stamps to get bus fare? Brutal. Same.
That's what we talked about.
Very cute. Very cute.
Wanted their photo taken.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to take the photo because she's like,
The hands
never
over the
making
face.
notice.
That will have you
They're
using
nervous.
different tools.
This is also cool. There's
Oh, that's
like
great. I love
a
it.
remote control feature here, which is good.
That's great.
I'm bouncing ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
So I know we have a limited amount of time. We have 30 minutes, and this is like an hour and a half
Yeah, we gotta keep moving.
thing. So we're gonna keep on moving. But cameras, they're cool.
Love it.
They're like trying to say this is where they're from.
Yeah.
They want to capture that
Small
vibe.
town in
Small
Sweden.
town. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we also, I mean, you know,
You got a code.
We have a code if we want to check it out this week.
We
or-
want to pump you up.
It's very cute. I love them. Hey, did you hear the thing about this?
Yeah, the trailer for this came out a couple weeks ago, so none of this is new. But I am curious
The thing that's
to
new,
try
the thing I
it.
hadn't heard about was that so it's proc gen levels.
Yep.
Your first person like running through
In Phantom Abyss,
traps
Oh,
and
right.
dungeons,
very deeply
and
procedurally generated temple.
each one is proc
However,
gen, and only
you only
and
get
once
one
someone
shot
completes it,
and
it's
it's done.
removed
You
from
never
the
get to try
pool.
that temple again.
And so they say every level will only be completed once. I'm very curious how they ensure that like you and I don't get served the same level at the same time. You know?
I guess it just matches. I don't know.
Because these are asynchronous. This is not other players playing it live.
Also interact with the world, which can be
Yeah,
used
a game
for
like this,
either
like the
advantage
big question mark I
and
have is
disadvantage.
like the
How
like
fun is it to?
well, just the feel of the platforming
exactly.
is like
Just
so
to move around.
like it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like you could have the most clever level design and asynchronous play in the world, and boy, if it does not feel good to jump and do that whip, then none of it
rest of
matters.
it does not matter.
But this would be like a very fun game to like stream and play with friends in theory.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, is that not? That's not a death.
It's not one-hit kills.
Okay. So I can play.
You also
this.
get up. Well, you get. I don't know exactly how the whole system works.
They
but,
say like you buy upgrades.
there are upgrade. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know exactly
There are many
how
different
that
types of
plays
wits
out,
that
but
players can use in the game, which have their own strengths and weaknesses.
it is a game that in
Also
theory I
spend
could get
coins
very
during a
into.
run to
Yeah.
receive powerful blessings. Everyone.
No, you can skip to the next
Yeah,
one. We kind of see
I'm moving
what
forward.
it is.
Yeah.
But it's neat. Yeah, and it's supposed to be
Yeah.
out soon for early access.
Say hi to Spath.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very cute.
Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Out this summer too, I think.
Do you remember the name is?
Garden Story.
Garden Story.
I
Yeah.
believe.
Also a vibe. Don't blow it, okay?
That's what I tell myself every morning.
Fuck, me too.
I look in the mirror.
Oh,
Don't blow it, Patrick.
come on, buddy.
One more day.
You gotta do all right by him. I love that little frog. I love this whole crew.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Adventure Time, like in the.
In spirit and via
Yeah.
aesthetic space, sure. And then, yeah, gardening, swords, etc.
You know,
Mining,
your standard.
probably. Yeah. Love that. Garden Story. That's like soon.
Yeah, I believe I saw an email that said this.
I like this. People should go back and watch this whole thing because I like this breakdown of like trailer, and then a dev gets to talk about.
There's a lot. Like
for
everyone
while.
has started adopting, like the mechanics of Nintendo's streams, which is
Right.
that's what they frequently do as well.
Right.
And a lot of really great apps.
Love to go fishing.
Chilled, making punches. See you.
Jumping ahead now because I don't care about this because we have limited time.
We're a collective of game
All right,
developers.
Here it
this-
is.
Sit back and allow us to nourish your senses. This is super.
Whoa, that's a big promise.
Can you turn this up a little bit,
Foster
Kato?
from Chicken Club,
Oh, yeah,
and
we're
we're
fine.
a
We're
collective
fine. We're
of
fine.
game developers making a game called Soup Pie.
Digging it. With Pear Gynt, right?
Don't looking at me. Up. Up. No, I think we're okay.
Soup Pot is a chaotic and chill cooking simulator that allows players to discover more than 100 different recipes from different regions.
Oh shit.
All of which can be accessed in a social media app called Cookbook.
We have had to use a video game to imagine a world where social media could be a healthy place for sharing things.
True.
Only in an environment where we controlled all variables and the writing
What makes our
could
game
we make
unique
this seem
is
nice.
that there are no fail states. We wanted players to be able to learn and fail and have fun with cooking.
Yeah, it's like a
Cooking
lot of
has
Filipino
always been
food,
part
and then they
of
also
many
said Japanese
games,
food, and
but
a
has
third
rarely been the central
like
mechanic.
category, and I just missed it.
For Soup
I thought they said Korean.
Yeah, why?
food,
Maybe
but-
Korean. Yeah, maybe it
to
was
make
Korean.
sure that the
Is
recipes
that a
in-game you could
valid
also
way to
make in
cook
real
a
life.
Hot dog?
I would try it.
For the first time,
I want the game to
they're
be able to
showing
let
that
me
soup pot is just not
do
limited
stuff
to dishes
rather
that can
than
be made with cooking
Oh,
pots.
yeah.
checkbox. Do you know what
It
I
can
mean?
also
I want it to be a
grill
sim.
and skewer.
Indulge unconventional desires.
Yes.
That's how I put it when I'm cooking.
I'm gonna put
And my
this.
wife's like, "What are you making?" It's like,
There's no
I'm
other-
just exploring my unconventional desires, Katie.
At Chicken Cook, we love games like Overcooked, Cooking Simulator, Hot Pot for One,
I think it's Cooking
Denba,
Simulator.
and Moonglow
Maybe it's
Bay.
not. Maybe some other similar
We
cooking
hope
game
that our game
that I
makes
saw
you
someone
love
play
cooking
recently
just as much as we do.
doesn't let you have that sort of freedom. It's more just like follow the recipe, and you can't just put things in things and just see what happens. You know what I mean? It doesn't just honor your attempts.
It's a puzzle game.
Right, exactly, or something more like that. Oh,
Next
that
game comes
corn will
from
look
Glitchy
good.
Studio in France. This is a musical story. It's a beautiful adventure game that trades in dialogue trees for rhythm-based gameplay.
There's a thing that happens in this trailer in
Hello
this
everyone, I'm
event
Charles Bardin,
that is
game
like
designer and co-composer
multiple
at the
French
video game
studios
company
doing like,
Glitchy
this is a game
Studio.
about America.
And the game we're going to show you today is called A
And that's,
Musical Story.
like, something's happening there. Besides, I mean, a lot is happening there. The U.S. is a big audience, and part of like cultural imperialism is like you convince other people to make shit about your shit so that people buy it. But it's also weird a little bit.
It's weird.
Oh, this look is cool.
Yeah, this is very cool. I think it's doubly weird here because this is a game about a black, like Jimi Hendrix type figure, and that doesn't mean it doesn't mean it won't be good. It's beautiful and the music is dope. So, but it's just like it's worth thinking through.
Yeah, I know this. This is my band.
This is my
This
band.
is our music. This was our dream.
In a musical story, you play music to unlock memories.
I want to know what's happening here too. I think you're just hitting the buttons. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I can't. Is that to the rhythm?
But you don't know the rhythm of.
I like the landscape art we're
Yeah.
seeing. Like every single landscape shot.
All that stuff is great.
The game is set against a 70s backdrop with influences from Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin or Jimi Hendrix, and tells the story of Gabriel, a young musician trying to come to terms
This is
with the
almost like a
situation
WAGA
through the connections to his
It
musical
does have that
memory.
vibe. You're right.
Right? Even like the color palettes.
Jumping ahead a little bit. There's this bit where they're talking about how he's like struggling with addiction, but mostly we see like a billion joints he's rolled, which,
yeah,
you know.
Head on screen.
I just how they're presenting it for these like 3-minute segments. And
it's so
I think there
hard.
is a demo coming out as part of the Steam demo days, so
I would love to try it.
Video games are such a beautiful medium because you can literally
John.
make them out of anything. Developer Kong Orange,
Oh,
who
have you
made
seen
the
this?
criminally underrated
Yes.
Felix the Reaper, are back with a paint called
We have to watch the whole thing, but
yeah, this looks neat.
Vocabulantis has a look.
We were getting a couple like there's all, I guess it's not stop motion, but the Harold's Halibut,
And then this is also doing the thing that the game you just wrote about a couple months ago, the mobile JRPG, Fantasian, with the like big
taking
sets,
photographs
taking,
of physical objects.
I don't know how to pronounce that word still. They're gonna say it in a moment. Photogrammy or something like that?
Yes, yes. Like that can mean a couple of different...
Photogrammetry,
Yes.
Thank you.
I've made stop motion since I was a child, and I do
Yeah,
it
that game I read about
professionally
recently,
now.
the
But
Beautiful
ever since
Desolation,
the Neverhood
the
came
South
out
African
in the 90s,
point-and-click game,
I've dreamt of making a
they
stop
used
motion
that to like
animated
take
video
it.
game.
They would take a picture of like a pile of seaweed.
Oh, this just looks so
bring that into
good.
the game, and that became like the model for like a bunch of mountains.
Right,
That created like the unique structure. So they went to a beach down the street from themselves, and it's neat to see stuff like that where,
But where you can
finding
control the
unconventional
characters, they can run
modes
and
of
they
inspiration
can jump
for
and they can grab
your
onto
aesthetic.
Unconventional desires, yeah.
Oh, wow. It was interesting to see like this happening at the same time that it feels like
stop motion
like film animation is finally embracing the notion of like
take a photo and
more stylized looks than just like the standardized like
But to make it
Pixar,
more interesting,
you know, between like
you do it
Spider-Verse
a
or even
little
like
bit
Pixar's new like Luca movie, like
animator
just stuff that
moves
looks
the
like
puppet,
it looks like an
and you
artist
take the
made it,
photo.
whereas
And not
opposed to
just like
just a
we're
computer.
doing, yeah.
Well, it doesn't just feel like and it like a more advanced version of Toy Story.
Right, sure.
So as you can see, each pose of the puppet is photographed several times.
God, the
with
lighting
different
is
light
just so
directions.
good. Because it's
All of
lighting.
them
Right,
Because light.
right,
Because
right.
it turned out light.
A normal map.
Damn, lighting is good.
Lighting is
Running
good.
around in the 3D engine will have light information based on real.
And this is actually one of those instances where my guess is the compression really betrays the nuance of the
Yeah,
aesthetic,
sure.
where like even just a little bit of compression on the video is gonna like remove some of what makes it look.
I'm jumping ahead. Here's one of those
Now
big
the camera,
models.
Around 100 photos. The software.
That's very cool. Okay,
Just so much-
jumping up ahead because this is a whole big long thing of puzzles and whatnot.
You will come across.
They had a technical problem in this stream.
They did right here.
So you know what? Shit happens to people.
Shit happens.
I got up from my
I don't
bed.
feel bad.
Because the hotel I'm in just lets me like AirPlay to like each to my TV. Like
Oh.
they just have an Apple TV built into every TV.
Sure.
So I was watching it and like it like glitched out and I was like, oh, it must be something wrong with the connection.
Right.
No,
Right.
something wrong with their connection.
Not right. Not yours.
Shit happens to
Shit happens.
streams. Streams are hard.
I have so many questions about this game.
I don't think it's gonna be very good.
Route 96 is that the name of it?
Yeah, it comes out this summer.
They've been talking about how this is a game in which you're playing a character who's trying to get through a politically troubled a country in political upheaval, political and social upheaval. You're hitchhiking your way through the country, and they've talked about them using procedural generation.
Well, it's like a narrative roguelike. That's not quite.
I really want to know.
What does that mean?
What in a run is being proceduralized in that way?
Right. And what is choice based?
Is
where
it?
you're just like going down a different path?
What is pre? Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Because like this conversation is clearly pre-written and clearly pre-voice acted.
But then you see this like you've met Jared.
Right, but am I going to meet Jared? Is the thing that's going to be different? One, do I meet Jared in this run or not?
Or is it Jared is now in your repertoire, which means like that.
But is it going to be he's
going
to show up? Right, sure. Or is it going to be he shows up in the second slot or the seventh slot, but you're going to meet Jared?
Right.
And there are only 30 different ways the Jared thing ends.
I'm pro revolution, but not pro smoking.
Each player.
I don't know.
You don't think that one flies?
That doesn't feel very realistic.
I'm pro revolution, but not pro smoking.
Are you a fan of
I really like Griftlands. Will there be
You and
coverage
Kato.
of it? I would like to play that game on stream.
I don't know,
It has been E3 week,
Yeah.
so we have not found the time to do that. But
Kato's working on a review.
nice.
You will discover
What is
personalities.
Jared's cold anger? What does that mean?
He's angry.
I know.
Oh, you've
What
not
is-
seen this?
Backgrounds, their
It goes
secrets,
bad.
their trauma, and progressively, by
Doesn't
every
trust you.
decisions, you may even change their country.
Please stay calm, Jared. All right, I should pause really quick. Something very gross is about to happen. I need to convey or convene the food council for this
okay.
scenario.
I didn't know what you were setting up. I was like,
Okay.
what
No,
are
this
you-
isn't like a content.
Okay.
Well, it's a food content warning because some gross food shit's about to happen. You're this kid. You're trying to get across your country. You're trying to escape the country. You're in a very scary situation. I don't know the last time you've had food. The guy's a gun. He's telling you to go in the van and get a light. You're very frightened, but you're also very hungry. Do you go in and eat this rotting food?
Doesn't look rotting.
It doesn't. That's kind of like we go back. Whoop, wrong way. That's money.
Where's the rock?
Yeah, I want to see.
That was
Okay.
great.
So I feel like the bread would be the most.
That's like a
Most
day-old
essential,
McDonald's
Like,
burger.
you're probably
Like better.
Yeah.
It's like it's aged well.
It's aged into itself.
This is the best form it could be in.
But I'm just saying, like, if you had to
Oh,
pick,
what
like,
if it's not a burger at all? What if it just now it looks like a burger, but yesterday that's an
wasn't-
orange,
Oh, God.
actually, or like something else.
Is there any animation of it? Can we see more of it?
No,
it just gets eaten.
Oh,
He goes,
okay.
and then you see there's
A
health
lot of bad
for the
things
kid.
happen
Went up.
in his life. He's really
So we're good.
bitter,
A lot of bad things happen.
and
Yeah, I guess we're good.
he's Kind of taking his revenge.
like, I don't see any
on everyone
consequences
else.
for
Hey,
the
where's Gunman?
He was setting fire to the van with a gun. So I think this is super ambitious. I'm very curious about it. I'm like,
This looks like a. What's he doing?
I don't know. There's some other people up here. You gotta hope you get away. Like, I don't.
Destination, and most importantly, the path
It
to
looks a little
destination.
Yeah, it's
will
one of those
vary
games that I feel
from
like
thousands of possibilities.
enjoy talking about
They helped me.
what it attempted
games
to do
with me.
more than
They
like
stole my
it is
money.
to actually.
And they made me realize
I really
I have
want
to
it to
come
work
back home. I have to
because
make my own way.
I like games that take big swings with prop gen and with narrative, blending those two things. But I'm doing my best to be a realist about the Road 96, the difficulties in doing that. But we'll see. Does it have a date? I don't think that has a date.
No, but I think it's
overall
I think it's also this summer.
Okay,
I believe that may be true.
This is neat looking. This has got like a...
It's got a very cool setup.
Yes, that's really what it is.
We'll just let people, it'll be revealed here in a second.
This is all part of a walking giant city aboard like a...
Who could say, Rob?
I don't know. That seems like really presumptuous.
Yeah, really jumping to conclusions.
Just like, oh, the camera's just zooming out conspicuously.
I love it.
It's great. It's pretty
play
good.
It's the weirdest looking trailer I've ever seen.
Our studio is known for doing
apparently the logo gave it away, say people in the chat.
Oh, I guess
yeah, we both missed that.
We were both being assholes.
Yeah.
The thing that's neat about this is that you have like you can communicate with the creature.
Yeah, I'll zoom over to it here. Also, this is all like...
But it won't alys listen to you. It depends on if you're on good terms. Like, you can tell it to sit, and it's like, nah.
I think you're very lucky this creature's even letting you live on its back.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's not a huge amount of real estate either.
I guess not.
And you're gonna be
like all told,
communicating
I mean.
with
Yes.
us
Like,
to create and build on your symbiotic relationship.
it's like a more peaceful version of what was that bad movie that came out a couple years ago? Mortal Engines?
Never saw that.
Near the
I know they're not
end
on creatures.
It wasn't as bad as it was made out to be.
Oh,
It did seem like there was a
apologist is logged on.
a very good
Defense forces here.
Oh,
it was a book.
yes.
It's a book series, right?
But it looked like it may have had like a very good over-the-top performance from what's his name?
Hugo Weaving?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
He looked like he was having
an
extremely
Look
good
at this.
time.
Look at this. Look at this. Lay down. It's laying down. It's taking a little break.
But that seems like that would cause a lot of problems. Like,
I guess.
look how much shaking he's doing.
Well, that's
Are
why
you
no one
holding
lives-
onto the tree? Is there artificial gravity?
You're high up. Don't worry about it.
I don't. That doesn't make me feel
The whole
better.
thing isn't gonna fall.
Oh, I don't know.
Rimworld and Banished.
Very
All of them
concerned for those
inspired
little
us.
people.
They're
You lived in
fine.
California once, right?
We're hoping
I
that you
did.
liked what you
Yeah, but okay, but also that there's no tectonics moving. The Earth isn't moving against itself. It's just like
It's
this
just
tray
shaking
of
a little
yeah,
bit. It's just doing a little. They're not crashing. These spores seem like a real problem. I'm glad they have these flamethrowers to destroy them. What's up? Was that
seems a little
worrisome?
Where'd they get that tech?
They had it. I don't know.
The rest of this place looks a little simpler than, and all of a sudden they got
They have
flamethrowers.
Like that, okay, now you're right.
Yeah.
That logo does sort of.
Logo kinda gives you a
Jeez,
bit.
Rob.
It's full Kickstarter adventure.
Please play Nikolaev. I'm Jeffrey, anime-inspired rhythm adventure game where music is illegal.
Oh, we've talked about this already. This is unbeatable.
Yeah, did you? I think I saw that you played the.
I did
demo.
not play the demo.
Oh, you should.
I want to.
I downloaded it. You can play it on Steam.
Yeah.
This is a Kickstarter game, music rhythm game where it's
The
you go out
music's
to do
really
crimes, whatever that means.
Hell yeah.
It's got some kind
The
of
basic setup is simple. You have two buttons.
Scott
One
Pilgrim,
button
but
for
like
up
cooler
and one button for
vibes
Scott
going on.
Pilgrim, but it's 2021, and maybe some of our understandings of the world and characters we want to hang out with.
But it definitely has a little
Yeah, I
like.
gotcha. Yeah.
I really like the music. It sounds like something I would have listened to a lot in college.
100%.
That like lo-fi, like kind of noisy garage rock pop.
Playing darts.
The music they've released so far is
It's like all very
extremely good.
Yeah. I've heard everything in all the trailers and like one or two other songs.
I had the actual, so I played the demo.
Yeah.
It was like
In this early
hard to
section
find
of
my.
the game,
So I have like a really specific relationship with like music rhythm games in which
just barely
what I get out of most of them
As a
is-
former pro DDR player.
Yeah, well, I played a lot of them. Like I've played a shitload. Like, is I like the experience of like trying to play an instrument that I can't. So the further the abstraction, the weirder it gets for me. And so I was having real trouble with the up, down, left, right because.
Sure.
I mean, part of that's just like the harmonics note chart is sort of like destroyed into my brain, and that the note chart that harmonics did was just an evolution of the note chart in DDR and any of that.
They also tend to switch the charting to follow music or just be like beats and
So
percussion
that was
in bits that like.
So that's what the difficulty I had in this is that. So I would encourage you to download the demo to play with the difficulty settings because when I would scroll to a song, sometimes it would start at expert, and sometimes it would start at easy, and I was like, oh, I guess that's just the only option. You can switch it to other difficulty levels, as I learned, because I tried it on easy, and I was like, this is, and I was like, oh no, this game sucks. Like, it's the taps are not attached to anything. I'm just tapping to tap. It's arbitrary. But then I got to like the medium and harder difficulty levels, and then it was going in rhythm.
Yes.
And like then it was suddenly starting to make a lot more
sense. That always gets me when I'm playing a.
I can't play arbitrary.
Well, and I often run into that with lower difficulties on rhythm games. Where it's like I need to be at the one where enough of the rhythm is actually being projected into the highway.
And I found their note charts on hard. I think there were like 4, like easy, medium, hard, expert, or whatever the equivalent is, and. I found the hard one to be a little less out of my grasp, but the bits I could do were like, okay, this feels good.
Right. I am glad, like, College Austin would have loved for there to have been a Fooly Cooly game, and would have also been upset that that game sucked because it would have been an action RPG or like an action game with levels or something.
Right.
Instead of what this is, which is like, here is a game about someone playing the guitar, you know, or being a musician. Not that Fooly Cooly is explicitly about someone playing, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is clearly a blend of music stuff and then walking around a town talking to characters.
It feels even the like title, the title font is extremely Trigger.
Oh yeah, like, very Studio Trigger. Yeah, 100%.
And birds with swords.
This looks cool. That store.
Yeah, this is out soon too.
I love this crow.
The hints that we get. Because Devolver is technically publishing this.
Okay.
And like the hints have been kind of going around. It seems like, I don't know that it's gonna like surprise drop this week, but I think it's like a lot closer than you might think. And the game they made before this,
what a cool crow.
Titan Souls, is really good.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, there's Rider Crows?
Yeah, but you're not playing as them. This is one of those games, I was watching this with my friend.
Ooh, what?
And she was like, wait, why did we go to this isometric perspective? What happened to all the other parts of the world? I was like, well, you're going to get one of two things with this. You're either going to get a point-and-click adventure game in that dense world, but where this friend of mine does not like point-and-click adventure games, and I was like, you're just not going to feel like you're in that world in that way. Or it was going to be the backdrop for an isometric action RPG-looking thing.
Well, the way they've pitched it, like in parts of this video, but you know, we're not going to hear all the voiceover and talking, but like they tried to challenge themselves to have the precision. Like Titan Souls is this really hard, you know, fairly hard, like 2D action game with a Shadow of the Colossus influence, but with the kind of like action precision closer to a Dark Souls, and they wanted to try and bring that, but from an isometric 3D perspective. So I'm very curious to see how that feels. It sounds fucking awesome.
One of the things that I immediately picked up on was like, one, these are pretty small fights. It's you versus a few people. Obviously this is not a proc gen game. This is not like Hades. This isn't run based. It's all handcrafted. But building these smaller encounters to me suggests that they're going to demand that style of careful play and deliberate play. That something like Dark Souls.
Because they can set it up.
I love that little. I love this little guy.
Freaking me out a little bit. It's got a squid.
Yeah, a squid holding
up a
corpse.
Eyes?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's yes. Oh my god.
It's a squid puppeting a human corpse. Don't worry about it.
The dark sequel to Octodad.
Yeah, the dark sequel to Octodad. Whoops. Uh-oh. I fucked it up. Fuck. Now we're in an ad. It's gone now. Where'd it go?
Watch us fly ahead.
With the nitro. Whoa.
Watch us change our
Close
world.
that. Come back over here.
Greatest
Let's see if it picks up where it left off. That sure would be great. Nope.
That's right. Hey, a National Guard ad. You know, it's we get to experience what our
audience does. Just be like,
just a little military propaganda in your day.
Over the last generation.
Let me go back. What was the name of that game?
It's been really
What's
striking.
The name of it?
Death's Door.
Death's Door.
We can go on to the next one. We've seen it.
Seen a lot of military ads this E3 window. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
This juxtaposition.
Yeah.
We're not there in person
Is that
to
golden
see.
bird from Demon Souls?
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, from the top of the.
The fucking guy.
Adjudicator. The adjudicator. Yeah. Alright, Jumping ahead. Death's Door.
The bosses look good though. I'm
They
excited. I think that game's gonna be out. I think there's gonna be a demo.
Behind the frame.
Behind the frame.
A little painting action.
I've seen this on. It came across the timeline a couple of times.
Okay.
This art style.
I was almost like, oh wow, the little notebook in the corner has the IGN logo on it. She must be a fan. No, that's just their watermark.
That's a fun look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind the frame is a puzzle-solving, story-oriented game.
Someone says, "What
Story
Waypoint
is
Plus
about
tier do we need you to hit for y'all to install an ad blocker?" And the answer is probably higher because I'm working at a media company. They probably don't want to do that so much. Also, it's the first time we booted this computer in 16, 17 months or something. So 16 months pre-COVID. And
its bones are groaning.
Yeah, it's rough. We were having trouble today. Open up web browsers, looking at JPEGs.
It couldn't handle full frame rate in The Sims.
The gameplay is in first-person perspective.
Yeah, it played Warzone.
Warzone's just fine. Yeah.
So maybe that's
it was a bit alarming how like Emily, who's made a point of being like, I don't play The Sims on like a proper gaming PC and everything.
Yeah.
Just was always like, oh, excuse me. I know what this is. I know what's going on here. Let me tell you how to make The Sims not crash right now.
But anyway, this seems very cute. I like the idea of the sort of like looking around for inspiration, turning that into sketches. You just do this, right? That's
Yeah,
how
that's
art
how that
works.
works.
I know you went to art school. And then color comes to it.
Wow.
Oh, I wish I was that cat. That cat seems like it's having a great time.
I mean, that would work if there's like a little bas-relief thing under that page that you're kind of doing a rubbing of.
Yeah, what
It's
about
a
the
bas
color?
relief?
Yes. Yes.
Get him.
What?
Don't
What
come
did you
out
think it
coddle
was?
about art.
Like I mentioned before, I'm like,
Well, now I don't want to say.
Oh, come on. It's the end of the day. You have to say.
Thought it was boss relief.
No.
I think I probably
the
also
story
did.
is really about love, life,
I've never
and
felt
how to
boss
preserve memories.
You never felt it? Just not feeling
Never in
that.
my life felt it.
Really? About a boss? No.
Wait.
What's up? Just looking out longingly out the window.
No, but
We are really excited to be part of Date of Death.
so she took an interesting character study.
Yeah.
And a cute like sketch of a cat.
Yeah.
And the final result.
You combine them.
Yeah, but
Actually, were they not
the character
together?
study was better. Like, be with me on this, Kato. Like, that was a
Yeah,
better.
but look, it was also just truly happening. This
Yeah,
man was
this is
petting
just
this
a-
cat.
Yeah. This is just
Oh, you didn't bring it into existence. You
No,
didn't
no,
like
no,
through the
no,
power of
that
your
was
art.
not-
No, she's
you
not,
make
she's
cute
not a
things.
magician, I don't
I
think.
guess it's possible. I hadn't thought of it that way.
Damn, a real
Yeah.
dark twist too.
Yeah.
Our own bandwidths.
It was like the
behind
wholesome
the
Death
frame.
Note.
I'm behind the frame. I'm the
Drawing
one.
Death Note?
Drawing Death Note. Yeah. There's a bunch of small games from Japan here.
Oh, I absolutely read that as Absu.
Yeah, so did I.
Or outlets, like today, the Day of the
I'm trying to. Oh, there is. Is it coming up in here? Where is that game? We need to show. Electcat seems cool.
Yeah, this is with the parts where this is where I turned it off last night.
Oh, so there's something you didn't see.
Yeah, from here on I haven't seen
Okay.
any of these.
Electcat's cool platformy.
Looks like a Mega Man.
Yeah, it definitely has a very
Was-
like, Mega Man 2, 3.
Count me out.
What? You don't like it? You don't like the Mega
I
Man?
don't like Mega Man.
Well,
Mega Man.
but you just don't play platformers.
Yeah,
This is not your
especially
thing.
Oh, but now
Extremely
you have
difficult one.
it's like a special ire for
Especially not
Mega Man.
Ugh.
But where did this come
What
from?
happened to you and Mega Man?
Well, what happened here?
Dude,
You separated the head.
Oh, that's good.
See,
That's a good
this
game.
is a very Patrick game.
Oh, yeah, this is a very me game.
So wherever the head is touching courses electricity.
People have been
That's-
asking me what I think
very
out of this
cool.
game, and it's just like, these aren't my type of robots. This isn't my type of robots. This isn't my type of robot game,
But
but
it's a mech.
that is what people say to me.
Robots KK.
What is it?
And I go, yeah, not all mech games are for
As
me.
many buildings as possible.
I don't know, these buildings don't seem like they did anything wrong. That these mechs are beating the shit out of them.
And why is that ball?
And that
Why are they
ball's there.
playing bowling
We're
with
playing bowling with
Tokyo?
it. This is the new What's the name of that game for the N64? Why Blast Corps?
Blast Corps was a good game.
Blast
Where's
Corps.
my new Blast Corps game?
Is that Rare? Who made Blast Corps?
That was Rare.
Microsoft coming up. Blast Corps 2. Let's go.
Achievements before there were achievements. I mean, that
Blast Corps 3.
Planned for PC and console
because you had to get
release
medals
this
in
year.
that. The silver. Bronze,
Yeah,
silver,
you're
gold.
right.
That's
All right.
my friends and I would just sit around doing that.
This is a Patrick game.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Don't show Rob.
Oh.
Ooh.
Woke is a survival horror title from Kazumi Games.
Oh,
Inspired by
God.
games from the
What?
PlayStation
That is an
era.
aesthetic.
Yeah, dude.
It's like
Is this like
it's
hyper
photographed.
compressed CCTV? Like
Plus low poly. Yes.
Well, it's like a dot matrix, like computer.
Yeah.
it's like if a closed circuit TV was capturing a mid '90s adventure.
Dude.
game.
Oh my God.
Hey, fuck that.
You got to get out of
No,
there.
I don't think they're making it. I don't. That was.
Nope.
Oh.
Great.
Yo, that looks
Hey, she's fine. She's fine, kids.
Don't worry about it.
And that's all for today. Thank you so much, Delve the Death, for having us. We're
It's
big
so
fans
good.
and it's up
What was that
on our
called?
website,
Walk.
asaku.dev.
Walk?
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if there was another word that we couldn't hear because of our audio setup not being great.
That's neat.
If people in the chat have a full name, let me know. That way I can read it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if something we missed in the.
Hope to see you there.
Tranquil
That wasn't
setting,
translated.
1980s Canada.
That's
Underneath
neat.
the waves,
It's just called
rises
Walk,
epic
yeah.
void.
Hi, I'm Zach.
That's a good name.
Director.
This game looks really cute. They debuted
We're the
this.
co-founders of Funny Pack.
Was this the last Wholesome Direct? This is the.
I don't know
Oh,
what
you
it
don't
is
know,
yet.
right? Moonglow Bay.
Oh, but I saw Greg Miller tweeting about this like 4 times.
Okay. Oh, there's a demo for Walk on the PS1 Haunted Demo Disc collection. That came
Shit,
out.
that makes so much sense.
Totally,
that
100%.
comes out of that
100%.
community.
Ooh. This is a fishing game.
Well, Guppy.
In like a Stardew is such an easy shorthand.
A fishing
Like
town
obviously
afraid
it's
to fish.
specifically looking at some like old SNES fishing games. Like what's the name of that game?
Because
Is it
all
Legend of the
those
Fisher
stories
King?
About the
It's
mystical
got some real 3D
monsters
Doc
of
Game
the
Heroes
exactly that.
Sure.
graphics vibes.
Graphic style.
That game was okay.
Couldn't be Legend of the Fisher King. That's a King Arthur thing. What is the fucking?
Along the eastern Canadian coastline.
No, what is the
One of the SNES.
SNES fishing?
Jeff Bridges movie?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and the beloved Super Nintendo adaptation.
Admired
of it.
fishing games like Harvest Moon. And
Why am I
Legend of
blanking on this?
I didn't. I mean,
Cats in
I'm
the
sure
Tunnel.
I know what
It's
the
very rare to see that feature.
like
as
Super
a
River
fast
King.
fish, let alone
River
in
King.
an RPG.
River King.
that was an NES game.
It
Wasn't
was
it?
an NES game, I want to say.
Is that an early Nintendo game? No.
No.
NX game?
We really wanted to capture the magic of fishing in these games and make
I'm
it
trying
a part
to
of our
fish some knowledge out of my brain.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Oh my god.
There have been various River King games over the years.
Nope.
Anyway, I'm ready to fish. In the Maritimes, I'm ready. I love this little kitchen. Oh, I'm ready to cook.
Set up my soup pot.
Set up my soup pot. Meal made. What does that say? Meal made what? Fish what?
Why does it seem so much easier
Fish and chips.
to just keep your life together in a video game than
know.
it does in real life?
Wow.
We're in
The
this
conclusion of
right?
Rob's big takeaway from today, as this stream comes to a close, is
It's easier in real life or in video game life.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and like, that person's got it all figured out.
They
Look
do.
at them that tiny
they
little
just made
kitchen.
that food.
They just made that food.
And they went and got that fish. They're just like,
True.
you got a boat and just got it.
We're under a warning not to eat anything in the river near our house.
Oh, really?
It's gotten way better than it used to be, but it's still not great.
Blue River.
And there's the
Ooh.
unregulated
You've seen this.
discharges
Something you
of
told me
sewage
about
in the
this.
river that happen on a
this
regular
came
basis.
Oh, this is the puzzle game.
Yeah, you
where it's
can-
like
you move
Tetris, but
these.
roguelike. Yeah, this game looks fucking great. The
Yeah.
water physics are, I guess they're physics, because it looks like they're deforming.
Yes. I had a conversation yesterday with a friend who did not agree with the Tetris.
Well, I think Tetris just implies them moving.
I
the
felt
pieces.
We had this whole conversation.
I felt bad watching
You
that.
can't call it Tetris. There are more than 4.
Watching those poor monsters get cheesed to death. That was bullshit. They deserve that kill.
Get the fuck out of here. Pet the chicken.
Give the
Can you
monsters
pet
a
the
dub.
chicken?
Can you
Is
pet
my
the chicken?
my
I
new Twitter
don't know.
account.
Any direction.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you
I
can move this
understand what
around.
your friend is saying,
Yes.
but at
But
some
that
point,
feels like Tetris to you.
yeah,
not
you
like
have to accept.
sliding.
You have to accept. the visual language is riffing on
Yes.
the
So
popular
wait,
notion
Connor,
of
your
Tetris.
beef is there's more than Tetris pieces?
There's more than 4 blocks.
It's not that you're not
Tetraminos,
making a lie.
Tetra
Then what would you
4.
describe it as? What is
It's
the simple
block
vernacular?
falling puzzle game.
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
block,
look at
there's
you.
no
Look at
block.
you. Hey mom,
There's no
I heard you
blocks
love those
falling.
block puzzles. You know, and she's like Tetris. No, because it has
No.
more than 4. According
Julio,
to Kano,
Julio.
we can't call it that anymore.
But it's not even a puzzle game. You're traversing using puzzle sliding.
It's using the logic of a puzzle game in a
but
different
for an
context.
action game, right? Yes.
It looks really neat.
There's parries. That's important.
Someone I saw on Twitter.
It's for gamers.
Unlike Tetris.
I never parry in Tetris.
Wow.
Check out this
You're not
motherfucker
playing
though.
Tetris, right?
That guy on the left blocks
Hey, what
these
are you doing
blocks
to the ground?
down, so he can't move the things anymore.
That's good.
That's awesome.
It's very
okay.
The guy designed Tetris. Like his second game was a game where you stack hats.
Wait, did the creature turn to a hawk? That wasn't good.
Elements, similar to Dead Cells or Spelunky. This way, we ensure
All right, we can go to the next one because we gotta wrap up soon.
Yeah, we're
But
almost
this
done.
looks great.
It's
I hope
definitely
it's out
good.
soon. Oh, and a skill tree. Oh, be
God.
still, be
You got
still,
the
be
disgraced
still,
blade
and a
in
knowledge
there.
count.
The
Be
knowledge
still
count
my
going
heart.
up. Love to bring my knowledge
Disgraced
count up.
blade.
Love to have a blade
That's
that
all
says
I want in
disgraced
my
is
hands
me.
at all times
And look,
is a
that looks
disgraced
like a
blade.
boss to me. All sorts of boss fights. Let's go. Oh, you got to get out of. Oh, you're gonna get stabbed.
Give me a demo of this.
Oh, that's a laser. Ooh. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it over.
God,
Bring it
this
up.
looks
Oh,
so
watch
fun.
out! Don't get stabbed. Oh, yikes! Oh, those stabs made enemies.
Oh,
Wait, did that happen or am I misunderstanding?
No, it did. I think it
you're
did.
right, yeah.
It jabbed the ground 4 times
That's
before enemies.
sick. Sorry, I went back too far, but I want to see those enemies come.
So are you
into existence.
manipulating that with the analogs? Like
I don't
what's
know.
moving it?
Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool.
I guess it must be the left analog stick is moving the character. The right analog stick must be moving.
The thing, yeah, probably.
Loot River is a
Loot
good
River,
name, too.
yeah. Loot River.
Great song. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Despelote.
This Velote seems really cool. I have a hard time. The FOV is very tight on this when people are moving, and it can give me a little bit of. But it seems dope.
The compression also really does a number on the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So the compression is alive. Wow.
Yeah, it has a look. It looks fantastic.
The hands
I know.
are really weirding me out.
You're a little kid.
I know, but that.
Did you run around like this all the time? as a little kid?
Yeah, a little
Did you say?
kid. Yeah, a little kid.
For the World Cup before, so it is a pretty big deal, and everybody. Man.
I'm trying to. How did?
It is set in 2002 during Ecuador's World Cup run, and soccer and
The country
being a
was just
kid,
coming out of
bringing
I
it all
didn't have a chance
together.
pointing out. Actually, this looks
idea of
like the origin story of Ethan Winters.
Gave a lot of
The
people
hands
a
are
lot of-
very prominent here.
That's true.
Are you saying this kid's about to lose a hand?
No, this kid's fine.
I guess Ethan Winter had both before the
find the
house.
health. Just find the
don't
health
really
juice
play
that's underneath the slide there.
Yeah, just kick the.
Is that a slide? I can't really tell right
That's
now.
a slide. Yeah, you got it.
Flick?
Uh-oh.
I did not
Flick
read that
stick to
flick.
kick the
I heard
ball.
that as fuck right stick, and I was like,
Nah.
This
Fuck
part
the
is
right
inspired
stick
by a lot
and
of
kick the
parts
And
ball.
kick the ball.
I played, as a kid, like La Carolina in Quito.
This looks really cool.
It looks very cool. Also, they're talking about, which our audience can probably hear better than
Let
we
that
can.
dog live.
Oh, that ball's all the way
ball,
deflated.
Yeah.
Mother of God, you're gone,
It's
Bobby.
full of characters just going about their
They
day.
talked about how the audio was like very improvised, and like there was guidance, but then they just let people kind of like talk in the studio, I guess, and be in character. And that seems to have like led to like a really naturalistic dialogue. Whoa, this did not happen yesterday. Oh, he's
really
pumping
wanted
it.
to
He's
capture
pumping it.
this community.
All right, that's good. Fix the ball.
He just got a pump?
That guy's dad powers were just
Yeah,
through
what?
the fucking roof.
He was like, "Oh shit, that sounds like a deflated ball. Let me fix that."
But he didn't do it before. Now he's just interested in.
He's helping out. What's
Because now
wrong?
you solved the puzzle. You just need to kick the ball into the guy.
That's it.
Having them improvise instead of telling them.
If you
what
call,
to say.
if you kick a deflated ball into a dad,
Yeah,
the dad will
dad will
fix
fix
it.
it.
That
Wait,
guy
what?
is- did you read that? Can we
I'm
rewind?
not, no, we don't need to go back. People can go back on their own time.
They all react to the ball.
Oh, that's
We
the thing that. Okay, all right.
Okay, look.
I'm not saying we gotta read it. I'm just.
All right.
I
well,
went back. I did the job.
Thank you.
Sometimes
They all
characters in the
react
world
to
say
ball
things
in
you
a
might not
unique
agree
way.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes this leads to a big narrative moment.
All right, next one. We gotta go to a dinner.
Oh, now we okay.
Well, and now we got to finish. We've gone this far through the stream.
We're almost there.
Yeah,
There's a lot of music at the end of
One
this
last
stream.
surprise. It's from developer Variable State, best known for their game Virginia. But
Right.
with Last Stop, they evolved their narrative.
I
pedigree
mostly
into
liked
a
Virginia.
much more
I felt like it
supernatural
didn't.
territory. It's published by Annapurna
I felt like it didn't
Interactive,
want to
and
give the big picture,
because they
like
also
lore
were so
answers, because it
kind
wasn't
and
about that
so
really.
Right.
And in fact, maybe it wasn't about that at all. It was
Right.
about the interior journey of a character.
which is chock full of
This game seems all about capital L lore. This seems like they responded to that by being like, we got to tell
Oh,
a
shit,
story
we need
with.
answers.
Yeah, Well, it's not even. I don't think it's a sequel. I think it's a different.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I just mean and this is out soon too. Next
I believe
month,
it.
Next month, I think. Also, Annapurna is also now doing their own.
They're doing it the
stream.
23rd or 26th or something.
I think they
like
might be lobbing in. I think we're gonna see another wave of like that's where like EA
Yes,
has theirs at the
That
like
makes sense.
side. So my guess is there'll be another.
This is crazy.
We need to be.
Whoa!
Let's get him inside, out of sight.
He had
Wait a
green
second.
green eyes. Okay.
Like me.
Is this about a bunch of preps getting in over their heads on a murder?
No, I think it's about a bunch of preps getting it over their heads with a weird alien or dimensional being.
Okay, traveling to the other side of the galaxy.
I read the brief.
We're making history here, Lena.
See all sorts of shit going on here.
Culture. This is the next frontier.
I am in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'll get the job
I don't apologize. I thought Virginia was pretty good.
This is not your fault. If it's anyone's, it's mine.
I think I made
The
a
art's a
terrible
little.
mistake.
Some of the animations are a little.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I can live with it honestly.
Come on, Hughes. This is it. Don't you want to know what's on the other side?
I do. Space is on the other side.
I don't want to know what's inside. I only want to know the explanation for what's on the
Yeah.
other side.
Uh-oh.
That'll kill you if you're on the wrong planet. Boom. Then they do the Annapurna tease. This is stuff that will be at Annapurna.
That game has been in development.
I know.
for-
It's
I
so
played
funny.
that
I'm like,
game
me
4
too.
years ago at his
Yes.
Xbox
Yes.
booth, and it
then, like,
seemed neat then.
It seemed cool, yeah. And there's that cat game,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I forgot about that cat
that cat
game.
game seemed
Cat
cool.
game.
Here's Outer
DLC will probably get
Wilds
shown at,
DLC. Yeah.
Wait, when is that happening? Did
What?
that happen?
July 29th. The DLC?
The DLC.
No.
Has not been announced, or it's been announced. It has not been.
I bet it comes out.
No,
I bet it comes out.
It's
this
called
fall.
like the Echoes of the Eye, if that gives you a clue.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Solar
just
Ash
'cause I
seems
love
good.
That game so much.
That gun with the games or the guns and the card seems interesting.
Echoes of the Eye sure
White
suggest a prequel.
Something. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Echoes of the Eye does suggest a prequel. Yeah, I'm so curious about the DLC.
Thank you for joining us for Summer Games Fest.
The expansion. I don't know. We don't know what it is.
No.
See what I mean? Aren't you
All right.
excited
Well,
now to go make
that
it,
was the day of the
play
dev
games, or
stream.
build a tree fort or something?
I mean, there's a bunch of music at the end that we're gonna not get DMC aid for, but people should go listen to all the cool music at the end here, including Scientific, who is
that
really
from
good.
Is that the Oxenfree
that's
artist
the
that did all the
artist who did all the
soundtrack
music
of
for
the
that. And they
had
also did
great
a bunch of other stuff that is also really good. The Galaxy soundtrack, a bunch of stuff.
I'll have to look that up. Galaxy, classic. Wanted to like that game a lot.
I like that game a lot, unsurprisingly. We're going to close this because I cannot vouch for the IGN chat, which I did not look at.
Whoops.
That's
I'm not
do
sure
it.
IGN can vouch for the IGN chat.
Koch Media.
Not like the billionaire
brothers.
Yeah.
Right.
But then again, they have THQ Nordic,
Koch.
and they won an 8chan. So if I'm gonna call you,
Yeah,
I'll call you what I want.
Wow. Damn, that's true. Second
Embrace
for
me.
us. Embrace me, embracer. Embrace me, embracer. Waypoint
So tomorrow
Plus is where you can go to support us. Tomorrow, 10 a.m.
You can support us now. You don't have to wait till tomorrow.
Support us now, waypointplus.com.
We never really did our joke.
I don't even know what your joke was.
Well, not a lot happened.
I'm looking at the
there would not have been a lot of things would not have been growing a lot.
Oh, I contributed.
There
I
was a
actually
lot
did
of
my part.
downtime.
I did do my part today with it. I did
We'll-
very
we'll
stealthily.
be
No
on-
one noticed. I
perfect.
put it together.
We'll be on our
Yeah.
ball a little bit more tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stick around here and turn the stream down, get the stream working for tomorrow, do some prep.
Yeah,
We'll be
hopefully,
back
hopefully we'll be able to do the Nextlander.
10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
with a guest. Here's the thing.
Don't
I actually
promise.
I can promise.
Okay.
A guest.
Guaranteed.
Because I'm getting driven here by a guest.
all right, yeah. But what we're gonna do, we won't.
I
Promise.
can't be sure that we can shoot what we want to
So
shoot.
let's wait.
But
on
Alex
vocalizing
Navarro
it.
will be here tomorrow morning.
will be.
Like
Possibly just dropping you off.
like a parent.
Bye.
I'll go, Alex, I left my knapsack in the car.
Alex running inside with a brown paper
Yeah,
bag.
with my lunch. Don't forget
Yeah.
your lunch. But yeah, Alex and I are going to be here tomorrow morning, bright and early with y'all, and that'll be fun. Whatever we do, who could say? We'll find out.
Then what are the big ones?
Tomorrow, some big ones. Tomorrow we're actually in it, right?
Is Ubisoft tomorrow?
I'm gonna check. Ubisoft
Today's
is
Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday. So we got morning thing, maybe some additional morning stuff. Maybe we play a game with some fans if we can get that set up right. We got the Wholesome Direct at 1 with a special guest.
Is that confirmed?
That's confirmed.
Okay.
Well, at this
As
at
much
this
as
point-
anything.
As much as anything. Should we say?
Well, that's up to you.
We'll say.
We'll see.
Well, no, just say if you said they're showing up, then you can say their name.
She said she was showing up.
Okay.
All right, then, yeah.
Danielle Rienda will
coming
be
back.
here.
Knockout City herself.
The Knockout City, KO, Danielle KO Riendo will be back
That's a good nickname.
to watch the Wholesome Direct with us.
Yes.
And then,
In theory.
in theory, wait,
I mean,
what's the
she'll
in
be
theory?
here.
She'll be here.
Again.
No, I meant that was a transition point. In theory, then we
After
then we are going to do.
You're scheduled to play some Dreams,
Yeah,
but maybe Dree Threams.
Dreams.
Dree Threams.
The idea was, and we'll see what I do. We
We'll
can.
see.
It may actually.
We had a lot of ideas for today that didn't come to fruition either.
Yeah, and it actually may be more fun to, and we can talk about it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
But I have a couple of codes for various games we've looked at.
Totally,
and that'd be
just
fun
jump
to
in on a
to
thing.
jump into those. Like there's that. You heard that game? What is it? Called Trash or on?
Called Trash? What do you call them? Games Trash?
Hold on. No, well.
That's rude.
Pat's
not
got
yet.
codes of all sorts of games.
Yeah, I
he hasn't
got
seen before.
codes for a bunch of trash.
Did you like Splendor Schnozzes or whatever? Like
you
we're
look up a
gonna
trailer
watch
for
a
game
million
called
of
Death
those.
Trash?
What?
And then we'll turn this off. Because I can't just now I need to prove it.
Death Trash? The trash that eats people.
Yeah, that's preview. Look for. Is there a trailer?
I'll type trailer. Steam trailer.
A year ago, sure. Why not?
You sure?
Yeah.
It's not this one?
No, because some codes went out. So other people have been streaming the.
What do you got me watching here? What is this trash? Sure. Okay.
Hey, overworld map. All right. Tell me
in.
more.
I believe this is deeply inspired by
Let's have a friend
Fallout
that's
1 and
human.
2.
Sure. That guy say I have a nice ass?
And
all
where
right, but-
you can kill all NPCs.
Sure.
You have this big kind of I don't know what the I don't know what the setup
Right.
is. But
Sure.
it has a really cool look.
It does have a cool look. Stealth. Puking. You know what? I've puked and thought to myself, that's
Puke.
what I needed. Puke. That's what I've needed.
Yeah, but the part where they ate it back up was not.
Oh, I
great.
missed that. I looked over here while that was happening. Not a fan of that.
So we got these in a handful. We'll
We got a
go
bunch of
through them
codes.
tomorrow. But
Yeah,
we got stuff to do.
Okay. And then that night, that evening, that afternoon, I seem to have moved I hit this keyboard, hit this other keyboard, and instead of whatever was in this slot, it now just says ew.
Control.
Oh,
Z.
it was Koch Media. Dreams, theoretically, but
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah,
we
we'll
fill
fill
that
that
up.
slot with something.
3 p.m. is Ubisoft.
Yep.
What's to be said about Ubisoft that hasn't been said before?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do a stage show, or do you think it'll just be a straight up? Think they'll do a fake stage
No,
show?
I think I don't know. What did they do last year? They must have done
know.
something last year.
Yeah.
I think it's just the same. No, they did do something last year. It's just these clip shows
Yeah.
with, which is a fun format. That's a very cute.
I'd put that over there before,
I
but
know.
that's
It
fine.
was being blocked by heads, so it's just that.
Oh, I see. You moved it to a better
Very
place.
cute.
That's good.
Devolver has their thing. I'm curious if that'll be a new thing or if that'll be a continuation of their old plot line, which seemed to come to a close last year, and was right at the edge of enjoyability for me. It was like
Yeah,
just
they're-
so.
For me, it jumped a year ago.
Yeah. That's I'm.
But I always
basically
like their
with you.
games. They have really
Yes.
strong taste,
Yes.
especially in smaller independent games.
At 5 p.m. is the Gearbox thing, which is that just going to be Tiny Tina's Wonderland?
It must not. I mean, they're well in development of the new
Embracer
Homeland
Group.
game. Right?
That's an Embracer Group game. Are they? They're doing that? They're doing a
Yeah,
Homeland?
yeah. They
Is
bought
a
the
new
rights to-
Homeland game coming?
No, shit. What's the space one? The space
Home
strategy
World.
game? Home World.
Different game.
They
They're
recently,
both Embracer Group games.
Well, yeah. See, I was just
If you
just quizzing you.
if you get every possible game word combination, you're as strong as they come.
Because they recently canceled like that Homeworld raised money on Fig.
Right.
That one where you're investing and potentially
Yes.
get money back. That feels slightly fraudulent, even though I know it's not, but like it feels a little weird. They like refunded everyone's. They were like, oh, actually, we're not taking anyone's money anymore.
No equity for you.
Yeah,
fuckos.
they just not want to give equity on the game?
Seems like it, because they got bought out by
Sure.
the Embracer Group.
Adds up.
Got embraced. And now
Got
you
embraced,
wanna-
and
and
everyone else-
If you're trying
fans
to
who
no longer
fans who
embraced.
proved that there was interest in this
Damn.
IP, no longer
No
embraced.
longer embraced. Get out of here.
We're trying to concentrate capital here, people.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So I presume it'll be something like that.
That
where
makes
there'll
sense.
Be a little. But also, Wonderland is coming out early next year, so it's
Wonderland, yeah.
a little far enough along to potentially show
something.
gameplay.
That's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for being patient.
Thank you for being patient during all of this. And we could have just cut to nothing and had y'all come back. But instead, you stuck around while we
Right.
were like,
There's like
what's
2,000
all these
people just hanging in
cables?
chat, looking at
Yes,
a
exactly.
dynamic screen.
Kato, what's up?
I was trying to
What?
What?
rob.
Oh.
Oh.
Your foot.
Well, that's a.
What?
He said.
Who wants people to see your shoes?
Kato said post feet.
We have to post feet? We don't need to post feet, but I can post feet.
You hint.
Waypoint
hint
Plus
at the
bought
feet.
these.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. The drip is real.
The drip is real.
Are those all sold out now? Can no one else?
No, I'm sure. Well,
I'm sure you could get them. They're good.
In this size, they might be sold out.
Yeah?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Beautiful.
Because you got all the rest. Because you were like, I'm
Oh,
gonna buy
one
all
for
these
every
up.
day of the week.
Yeah, that way no one else
All
can.
right, Rob, you gotta stay like that until I tell you that we're out completely.
Be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Thank you to Too Mellow for flagging these, by the way.
Too Mellow shouted
I was
those.
like-
Too Mellow put those in front of you. It's true.
I was like, damn, those are Waypoint Jordans.
They really
They
are.
really are. The color is like almost exact.
It's very close.
This is
Twitch.tv/Waypoint.
pre-Waypoint Radio brand refresh, so this is
True.
vintage.
We still don't have. Here's the thing. If Jason's watching, is Jason here?
Yeah, we're getting dinner.
No,
Why-
Jason's. Yes, we are, but Jason's
he's
not
off-site.
here.
Okay, so I can't
As he
just
should be.
yell.
It's Friday at 6.
Why isn't the blue-green back on the socials yet? Because it says Waypoint now.
In fact, did it just get like? Did it go to a black circle recently? Because I
Yes,
feel like
it did.
suddenly lately I'm like,
Well, I believe what happened was that it said Vice Games, and then
did.
we had a
We still
group.
had the
we had a
green.
group chat that said that should probably say Waypoint.
That
We're
we did do that.
It should say that.
But
and then
now
someone
it's-
did that, but did it in the black.
in the fuck
background.
you Vice like brand.
Right.
Yes.
Like yeah.
So
I'm
we
sure we can get that switched.
Let's get that switched. That's my demand.
Action items.
Action item 1.
There
Action item 2,
is
fix
a
this audio.
whiteboard. We'll just put it on.
We should get the whiteboard back here for tomorrow.
We should.
We got to get dry
We don't
erase
have any-
markers.
yeah,
we'll
that
find
can be
some.
fine. There's a
Whiteboard's right over
Walgreens.
there.
There's some over there. See? Okay. Well,
We
now
got,
we
we
got.
got actually 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
My mic.
Don't break another mic.
We actually have multiple whiteboards.
Okay.
We
well,
can
that's
each,
good.
all of us
Yeah.
can have whiteboards. So when I finish doing the tutorial,
Be like,
we can
sketch out
you
what
can
your new
sketch
game
out
design
the game
is.
design.
Yeah,
There
I
you
like
go.
this. I like this.
Your noodle.
My noodle. Stretch. Everyone's got to stretch your
Hey,
noodle.
Austin, just sketch your noodle.
Just sketch your noodle.
I don't like
everybody.
that. I don't.
WaypointPlus.com.
See you tomorrow.
We'll be back
Wait,
tomorrow.
Did Jason push the button on the thing?
Jason pushed the button on the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, one of the things
That happened
people-
when this all went wrong.
Right. Literally, we were about to. I was like, I'm gonna come back, and we were like, and guess what? We got something new for you. We turned on blah 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 blah, and then I couldn't do that because we crashed, and we had to like rush to come back and fix it, and blah blah blah
So
blah.
we wanna do it now or we want to wait till 10?
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Let's do it now. WaypointPlus.com. I can show you live. Up. Gotta close that. Let's see if this works. WaypointPlus.com.
Yeah, just show the people.
And then if I go here and hit join for $5 a month, here, where's my where is it?
We are aware of the error on that page.
I'm not. Also, why my mouse stopped working? My mouse doesn't work anymore. Let's see if I can get there by tabs.
How?
I'll just tab over to it. Don't worry about it. There we go. Join for $5 a month. Then.
Oh, but you're gonna have to.
Fuck. I guess it just doesn't. Is it not right here? Is it not?
It seems like it should be here.
It should be here. Jason, put it here. Is it just a link that we have?
So the point is,
technically, maybe you have to sign in. Maybe you have to make the monthly and then you can switch it over. Annual subscriptions are live.
We think.
We believe. I have a link in my Slack currently. Can you read that out while I'll type it?
I'm looking.
It's apparently not just here.
For the record, Jason is busy going over today's dubs with Joseph.
Okay, great. You would think it would be here somewhere, and you'd be like, "Can I get it for a year instead?" And
yeah, it's a different.
Let me see it. I'm typing it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, look, can you go to the original? Maybe it's mostly the same.
Yeah, is it? I can't see this.
Okay, so go everything.
Wait. Okay.
After the slash.
Which the first slash? Which slash?
Oh no, memberful.com/.
So like here?
So yeah, type in .com.
.com.
// gift.
Wait, are there two periods here?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. /get. What is it? Gift?
Gift.
/
question mark. No.
Question mark.
I didn't tell you slash.
Okay.
Plan.
I jumped ahead. Plan.
Equals.
This year thing.
Okay. So in the two links you have, it's the first one.
Let's control panel. Let's sign in. Let's Slack. I need this computer not to freeze right now. I need to.
Hold on, I'm gonna Discord you.
I think I have it. Don't I have it?
I know, but maybe your Discord will work.
I got it. I got it. So it's the one that says checkout, right? Doing it live, like truly doing it live here. Then I click into here, waypoint.zone. I hit more, and then I go down to forwards. What should this be? What should the forward be?
Oh, waypoint.zone /
Yeah, / what?
Annual?
Annual.
Or year? Yeah, annual's better than yearly.
Annual.
I like annual more as a word than.
Waypoint.zone / annual. And then I'll also I can create as many forwards as I want. Shit.
Elden Ring.
/ Elden Ring gets you to gifting it. If you want to
EldenRingTipsandTricks.com.
If you want to, all right, so this will take a few seconds or minutes to get there.
Sure.
But by the time this archive is up, certainly.
Yes.
Waypoint.zone / annual will let you subscribe annually to Waypoint Plus. They're confident that will exist in a
Well, in that other page, in that other page that was there, it gives you the gifted one.
Well, no, and Waypoint.zone / Elden Ring.
Yep.
Will let you gift someone
there you go.
a yearly.
The
gift of Elden Ring. The gift of
the gift of us covering
our future
Elden Ring
coverage.
Yes.
That if you want to see us cover Elden Ring in 6 months at the plus level.
Ooh.
If a friend does, you can give them a gift. Waypoint.zone/Elden Ring.
Months of tedious Waypoint After Darks.
If you want me,
did you see the part with it? Yeah, I did.
Double jump.
That was jumped so far, I couldn't believe it.
You want me to create a feature where I'm going to get a hat and I'm going to print out different names of items in the Dark Souls universe, and then we pick it out of the hat, and then we have to read the item description, and then Austin gets to tell me.
Is this your lore reasons replacement idea?
Well, I just came up with this now.
That's good.
But because I want to go, it's got to be lore reasons adjacent.
Yeah.
Because as I've said on different streams,
yes.
like I think lore reasons means a very specific thing with specific people.
With specific people.
I love the idea of
Shout
doing
out to
it. And so
Natalie.
I think we should do something
Yeah.
close to Elden Ring where we have a hat with items in it. We pull that out, read that description, and that takes us on a journey of learning more about the mythology of the Dark Souls universe.
That sounds good.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? This is fair. People are saying we'll get sued
For having
/Elden Ring.
Will we?
Probably.
How?
It's not top level.
It's not top level.
It's not top level.
But if
once
we're
you're
using
beyond
it for
top level,
promotion, I guess that makes sense. So I need another one that's not Elden Ring.
Boo.
What is it?
Elden Circle.
Boo.
No.
Gift 1 year. That's boring.
Gift Plus?
Eternal Ring.
Gift Eternal Ring. No one will get us on that one. Yearly Ring.
Horse jump.
Horse jump. There
Average
it is. Boom.
Carrot.
Carrot.
Because you're
Because
giving
you're giving someone. That's it. Done. All right.
Embraced.
Wait. Which carrot?
CARROT.
Are you sure?
Thank
Should
you.
it be CARET?
100%.
What if those are both of them? Can you change it?
I can add another one. I can do both.
Both.
I can do
gotta stop
carrots
this.
like diamonds.
We gotta stop. We can do this.
I'm going to leave it at CARROT for now. A delicious carrot, a delicious gift, a delicious dish for your friend, giving them a year of Waypoint Plus. Waypoint.zone/carrot. Or Waypoint.zone/annual for yourself. Thanks for sticking with us on this nightmare stream. We had a good time.
No.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we did fine. We're good.
I had to eat food today, so I felt okay once that happened.
We had a burger, pizza.
We had pizza. We ate like, the funniest thing is what was I like? I was like, oh, we should just get the salad company that's like,
we
you know,
tried.
fast casual salads.
Look,
And they were closed.
Errors compounded errors.
Then we were like, let's get Mexican food.
Yep.
From a place I've never heard of. And I was like,
and if
I've never heard
Patrick
of
hadn't
this
been so stressed and distracted, I think he would have figured that out.
Me
I think.
too. You're right.
I believe, really, it's all one big tangle.
You're right. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Device donated $100 to an establishment today.
Yeah.
True.
Write it off.
Yeah.
Delicious. Hope that food was good for whoever ate it. I guess.
Presumably it'll go somewhere.
hope
This is a better scenario, a conclusion to this saga than food
rotting.
Then food? Yeah, I
no,
guess.
food rot. Like, not that I don't want the rats to eat, but that would be.
Patrick doesn't want the rats.
But it would have been in front of someone's
First,
home.
you talk about the fucking animal harm out of nowhere on that Waypoint After Dark.
Look,
and
somewhere
now,
Remy of New York was just like really excited to get hold of a little chorizo burrito.
Is that what you got? You got a chorizo burrito?
Yeah.
I bet that was good.
I bet it was good.
We'll never know.
How about that little rat would have been like inspired to take his next step on his journey to be a American fusion chef?
Yeah, totally.
See, what I need to do is order from them tomorrow and be like,
but they don't deliver this far.
I know.
You gotta deliver it somewhere. Like you say, where's the closest you can get it? I'll meet you there.
No, I think they would. No, I think they would have delivered here, but for them to do me a solid, it was too far.
See.
I was
That
like,
makes sense.
if it's no big deal,
yeah,
to have someone swing out.
They were like, whoa, that is a big deal.
Yeah, they were like, no, that is not.
I got
just,
you. That's not a little light one.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Especially
I
with
got you.
traffic Friday night.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, ready to go out?
Did our music already start? Did we already leave?
No.
Kind of put us to card
Someone
5
messaged
minutes
me
ago
and said, the wait music started playing and our mics cut off right as we
Don't
got
worry
to the
about it.
slash in the URL. Did the URL get out?
Yeah, the URL's up there.
Waypoint.zone/carrot, waypoint.zone/annual, waypointplus.com. We'll be back tomorrow morning.